Shit, I might put my fucking matches at. All right, hold on. Oh no, they're right. They're right here. All right. I think we're live. I'm not sure. PlayStation B or YouTube be all funny shit, but shit. Make sure my shit good. So, let me check if I'm live. Hold on. I don't even know. Okay, yeah, we live. We live. What's good, y'all? Just in here with VG Fight School. You called me out to play Mortal Kombat. Y'all know I hate Mortal Kombat, but you know I don't mind getting my ass whooping games as long as we can talk about the PC world right now with a PC bona fide claim he is gamer. Say what's up to him, VG, so they know you here. At least so they can hear you, know if your voice is working.
Hey, yeah, my voice is working.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, while whipping my ass, we can discuss PC.
So your last question, and I mean, we were already talking, time crunch, but let's go for that one.
Right.
The last question was, how does a developer target a PC? Because there are all kinds of different specs of PCs. Developers will target capacity and, I guess I would say speed. I'm just going to use those two terms generic, right? So, for instance, God of War Ragnarok, right now, on Steam, it needs you to have 8 gigs of RAM and at least 6 gigs of VRAM. If you launch Ragnarok with anything lower than 6 gigs of VRAM, the game will shut down.
It will shut down.
It will tell you, you don't have 6 gigs of VRAM, get out of here.
Well, let me ask you a question on that. So, how many PC gamers have those specs? Are the majority of PC gamers, do the majority of the PC gamers have those specs, or do they not have those specs? They do.
They do.
On Steam.
So we use the Steam Hardware Survey. So the Steam Hardware Survey is a developer data set that tells developers how many, what are the most popular device specs that gamers are using. So if you look at system RAM on the Steam Hardware Survey, 16 gigs of RAM is the highest. At 40.94% of gamers have 16 gigs of VRAM. In fact, 36% of Steam gamers have 32 gigs of RAM. So gamers got a bunch of RAM just sitting around on their devices.
So they're not the majority then?
They are the majority.
Well, if you said 36% ain't the majority.
No, 36% has 32 gigs of RAM. 40% has 16 gigs of RAM.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay.
Yes. Now, VRAM, right now, the majority of VRAM users is 8 gigs of VRAM, and that is 33%. But it's spread out. So 33% has 8 gigs of VRAM. 19% got 12 gigs of VRAM, so they qualify. 8% has got 16 gigs of VRAM, they qualify. 2% has got 24 gigs of VRAM. That's the 40, 90, 50, 90 owners, like 2%. And so the people that are running 6 gigs of VRAM...
2% of PC gamers have a 50, 90?
40, 90, 50, 90, or a 24 gig card of some kind. The 90,
what are they running with? Where are the rest of the 90% of PC gamers?
They're running with regular devices like 6800 XT, 7900 XT, 16 gig cards, 12 gig cards, the 3060, 12 gigs, the Intel 12 gigs, the NVIDIA AMD 12 gig cards. There are a lot of different cards on the market all over the place.
So why did
developers?
I'm sorry. Oh, go ahead. Oh no, I was going to ask. So why? Oh no, you go first. I'll wait for you.
So developers just look at that, and so now they look and say, okay, the baseline of VRAM from all the cards is 8 gigs. So the developer looks and says, okay, let me build me a computer and only put 8 gigs of VRAM, and let me test my game on that device. And if I have problems, I got to go back to the drawing board.
You got to go back to the drawing board?
Yeah, that's optimization.
Because from what I understand, like today's games on the PS5. Like the Xbox Series and the PS5 is already 16, right?
I think so. But the Series S is that, little bugger
Right. Okay.
that's
Yeah.
like 8 to 10 depending on what it is you're doing. So
Right. Right.
developers and
The Steam machine is stronger, slightly stronger than the Series S, but weaker than the PS5 and the Xbox.
basically, so the developers now go ahead and say, you know what?
Mm.
Let's make some sacrifice with texture quality,
Oh, so we
compress
gotta.
our sound.
So these developers are having. Oh, you guys are having to do those in the settings, right? You guys are going to have to make it to where you guys are
No, no,
playing
no.
at.
That's not even at the settings yet. That's the developers got to do the optimization to even make the low settings or the medium settings work with that VRAM. For instance, let me give you one. This is the best example I can use. Batman Arkham Knight. You played Batman Arkham Knight?
Mm-hmm.
Arkham Knight has in the menu, it has a VRAM usage bar. All Ubisoft games from I don't even remember what, they all have a VRAM usage bar. Dragon's Dogma 2. If you raise your settings, it will show you how much VRAM you're about to start using. So you can look, as you're lowering your settings, it'd be like, all right, man, if you got 8 gigs of VRAM, if you got 12 gigs of VRAM, this is where your money is. They literally tell you this is how much quality you can afford on most games that have a very solid menu. So the settings are there so the developer can say, yo, we already tested this, and this is where this actually looks for us. This is satisfactory for us. If you say you want high resolution textures, the game is gonna signify and say, man, you don't got it, man. Like, stop.
So if you
the game is gonna it's gonna tell you not to do it, it won't recommend it. Or if you try it, you see your game slow down and mess up and act up. The Last of Us Part 1. They say
a PS3 game.
Yes, the port is so bad because it was Iron Galaxy. Now PC players, we know Iron Galaxy. They suck.
Okay. Oh, they suck. Okay.
They suck. I mean, it's not like we don't know. I know everybody when everybody's going back and forth and yelling at, oh, the game is not optimized. People pick on The Last of Us Part 1, but in reality, those of us that know, we know it's Iron Galaxy because they're the ones who also did the Batman Arkham Knight port when it launched, and it sucked too.
So you guys deal with a lot of suck games that we don't got to deal with. So basically, these people are making games for consoles and then porting them badly over PC.
So here's what's going on. They're not giving it enough time to finish the QA because now the same Arkham Knight that Rocksteady put on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, I played it. That's why I beat Arkham Knight on the PS4, right? It was 30 FPS. It was a wonderful game.
Oh, it is.
Once I moved to PC, they had already fixed all the problems, so I didn't even know Arkham Knight had any problems. It wasn't. If you go back to Angry Joe, when the game launched on PC, the port was so bad, Rocksteady had to come out and say, man, we'll refund your money, or if you keep the game, we'll give you all the Arkham games for free.
And
Arkham games for free.
And this Batman required more than 8 gigabytes of RAM back then.
It does not at all.
Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't require anything.
It requires like 3 gigs of VRAM. It's the cleanest game in terms of polish and art and quality for so little hardware.
So it all depended on the developer and how much they actually cared about PC games.
It's exactly. That's all developers.
So why don't I know why developers don't give a fuck about PC gamers, but why do you think that is?
I think it's the publishers that are just running out the door. So here's the thing. Check this out. I spend $100 million making a game, right? And I'm a nasty, dirty old publisher, right?
Nasty, dirty publisher. Why would it be like that?
Well, that's literally what they are. That's what Capcom is with that Dragon Stupid Dogma that they sold me. They look at it, they say,
that runs great on the Pro, though.
You said what? It runs well, yeah, because they look at the console. They're like, okay, console's one spec on Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, and PS5. There was no Pro when Dogma came out. Dogma 2 came out, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It ran
so they look at it.
It ran horribly on the base PS5.
On base PS5, right?
But then the Pro came out and go ahead.
It ran better. But by then they cleaned it up. Let's just say, okay, at the time they were launching it, it ran great on the PS5 Pro, and they nailed it down on the Xbox. They're like, man, we nailed it on these two devices, right? Let's just launch it because it's playable on the Series S. You can still move around. It's like a slideshow, but yeah, it's only a slideshow when you get to a big city or your device gets hot, and then they look at PC and they say screw y'all, and then they just launch it, and then they launch it so that they can recoup some cash, so that the people who can just accept that quality, they're like, oh, whatever, we'll play it like that, and we will refund it. They recoup some cash, and then they start working towards optimization, because the only company, or the few companies, that will clean their game from ground up is Rockstar. A lot of other companies, they'll do all kinds of craziness. This Mortal Kombat that we're playing right now, it launched unfinished. There were modes that weren't there when it launched on all platforms. The performance was bad on almost all platforms. PC, you would go to next match because it ran best on PC. I don't know. Nobody said anything. I didn't want to make anybody mad. It's my favorite game.
I think
so I shut up.
Well, I don't think you should. I never believed that. That's what I don't get about PC gamers. Like, if you, how much did you spend on your PC?
Which one?
The one you game on. The one you game on. Your go-to gaming PC.
My go-to gaming PC. I don't know.
You don't know?
I have to add it up.
Over 1,000? Over 2,000?
Oh yeah, the GPU alone is over 1,000. Yeah.
Okay, so you spent over. Yeah. You spent over 1,000, over 2,000.
Yep. Basically on this device, but again, this device
is
making videos and doing all kinds of stuff.
Regardless, I'm not going by the value. I'm going by the cost, right? So if you spent that much money, and I spent $700 on a Pro, and your game runs better on PC, I don't think anybody would be mad, seeing that you spent $2,000. It better run better on a PC for $2,000, right? Even though now today what we're seeing games run better on the Pro better than on PCs that cost more than $2,000.
Now,
and then
so here's the thing: the developers have not finished their work.
So PC, so you're paying $2,000 to wait for a developer to make a game?
No, I'm paying $2,000 to play the experience I want. The developer is not ready. I'm not giving them money if I don't want to give them money. You see, that's the difference between and you see the customer has to know who they are.
Okay.
Why would I pay you? Because I don't have to play your game, and that's another thing too. On PC we have so many games to play. We don't have to sit there waiting around and say, "Oh, I'm gonna be oh man, the game sucks." Take your game back via Steam refund and fix it if I feel like you should fix it. Some people still play the game. They have a good experience. Some people play the game. They play through a poor experience. Everybody is different.
Well, of course. I mean, every PC is different. You know what I mean? And
every gamer is different. Like even on PlayStation, like people still played MK on PS5, MK1 on PS5.
Of course.
And on Xbox, even with the issues and stuff. And so everybody has their
threshold. But I'm saying for PC developers, they have to PC doesn't make sense. PC is too chaotic for a developer to even take serious. Like there shouldn't even be reviews on PC. There should never be reviews on a PC ever.
Okay, let me explain. Let me go ahead and explain this real quick. Your console is basically a limited access PC that has its own VRAM, has its own RAM.
No, it's not
its own capability and speed.
But you're wrong about that. It's not a limited access PC. It's a console.
It really is.
A PC is a personal computer. That's what
your console is. It's a personal computer.
It's not a personal computer. It's not a personal computer. That's why it's a closed platform. If it was a personal computer, I would be able to open it up and take out the fucking GPU and switch it for something else. It's not a personal computer. It's a closed platform. If I open this up, I lose warranty. If you open yours up, you never had a warranty because you went and bought different parts from different places from different people, and none of these parts are made to run together. That's why PlayStation.
How about a person who buys a gaming PC from a manufacturer like Dell or HP?
If they buy a PC from a manufacturer from Dell
like
or
Lenovo,
Lenovo and all that shit, if you can open it up. Can open
then
it up.
You lose warranty as well.
Okay, but no, yeah, but
it's not about that, bro.
Okay, no, listen, let me finish. If you open it up, you can switch parts in it, right? And you can upgrade it, and you can do this, and you can do that, right? On consoles, you can't do that because everything in the console is built to work in sync.
But you can upgrade your storage, right?
Just because Dell can sell you a pre-built doesn't make it a console. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not saying that it's a console.
Of course not. But you're saying that consoles are PCs. Like you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. You can't say PC isn't a console, but consoles are PC. You're not. That shit don't make sense because it's not real. It's not true.
So go back to my original definition. I said a console is a limited access PC. And you're defining a limited access PC. You said you can't do this because you're limited. You can't do that because you're limited. You can't do this because you're limited. You can upgrade your storage on that PS5 though, but you're limited still.
You can upgrade. You could upgrade your storage since the PS1, like since the Nintendo 64. So this is like not old. This is not new, bro. Like updating your memory. That's not a new thing. What I'm saying is that of course, is it? I mean, it's limited because. I mean, if you want to say it's limited, in comparison to a $2,000
PC, it is limited.
It's limited in what aspect?
It's limited because you just mentioned that
you
cannot make the modifications that you can make on a PC, operating system wise and even hardware wise.
Right, facts.
It's just limited.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question.
No, is it? No, I'm not saying it's bad.
Wait. I'm not saying that you're saying that it's bad.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. Is my cell phone limited?
How do you mean?
Well, I can't open it and upgrade it and do this and do that. Is it limited?
Your cell phone is
Or is
limited.
it doing what it's designed to do?
It is doing what it's designed to do, yeah.
Okay, so you can't say a console is limited if it's doing what it's designed to do. You can say your PC is limited because you are the one who has the freedom to switch. You can switch this and fix that and run that and do this. That's what a personal computer is. So when you say a console is a personal computer and then turn around and say it's limited, it's because you've made a false reality thinking that this is a personal computer.
I did not say you. If you rewind your statement, you talked about the limitations because you said you can't do. And you said the things that you can't do
because it's not designed to do that. Just like my cell phone isn't designed to do that.
Well, the manufacturer designed it so that you couldn't do that. AMD, the same company that made my CPU that I'm using on this computer, and also gave the specs to MSI to make the motherboard and makes GPUs, is the same company that has made the components inside of your PlayStation 5 or Xbox
let me ask you a question on that then. Okay, let me ask you a question on that. Can you take the CPU or the GPU out of a PlayStation, plug it into your PC and run it?
You said what?
Can you take, because you said it has the same exact components, so can you take that PlayStation that you have booted up right now, open it up, take out this GPU and CPU, and then place it into your PC and make it work?
What if I told you that it can? Would you then agree with me?
No, I'm asking you. I'm not. It's not about agreeing or disagreeing. So you can open up your PlayStation.
I'm about to show you a video right here. 5 days ago, Budget Builds official. The guy took out the APU from the PlayStation 5.
I didn't say APU, did I? I said GPU or CPU.
Well, the APU. So inside of your. So here's the thing. The PC that I built is using a dedicated CPU and dedicated GPU. The PS5 is using an APU, basically a combination of both.
Okay.
I can build an APU-based PC by buying an APU-based CPU from AMD or whoever is making it, right, and put it in a motherboard. But again, it's kind of there's still dedicated RAM. Everything's not fused together on the board, right? So the way it's designed, it's somewhat fused together here.
So
I'll share 2 videos with you.
I mean,
the first video.
You can just link it and I'll watch it. But go ahead.
I'll link them for you so that you can see.
So is he unsoldering shit or like? Go ahead. Tell me what he did.
He didn't. This is the first video. So what he does.
So wait. Do you have to have a specialized PC to do this?
No, he used the regular PC to do it. He kind of like janked it up together.
So you got so it answers my question then. So you can take the parts out of a PlayStation right now.
Yeah, it's right. The video is in the chat. I linked the video in the chat.
Oh,
then I'll send you another video. This video, what this video is Digital Foundry. So I'll have to give you the story so that you can kind of get the whole gist. So AMD's manufacturing of Xbox Series X boards, what they did was they had some defective boards that they basically went ahead and they disabled the GPU in the APU. And then they took the boards and then they pretty much went ahead and soldered PC plug-in components on that same board, but they left the Series X chip for the CPU side still active.
So then you can't.
And they sold it
in
China.
Can't. So then you can't.
How do you mean?
Well, if you got to solder anything, that means you got to take shit apart, put shit together. Then that means
AMD did the soldering. Nobody soldered anything. AMD took it and they basically
I'm saying so.
Back to be an open.
That's why I'm asking you. Like you're saying that you can take these parts out of a PlayStation and put it there.
I don't understand. Let me hear your question again. Ask your question again. I'm...
Get a screwdriver and unscrew the screws in your PlayStation. Open it.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you anymore.
Nah, my fucking PlayStation got these fucking. Let's see if I can turn this shit off. This fucking voice shit. I don't even use it. So every time I say PS, I'm gonna say PS. Every time I say PS, it acts like I'm talking to it. But what I'm saying is, if you take apart your PlayStation, you're saying that a PlayStation is a PC, right? So I'm like, okay,
limited access PC.
A limited access PC, whatever you want to fucking call it. Whatever, I don't know what a limited access PC is, since it's a personal computer. The only way a PC has limited access is if you make your PC have limited access. Personal computer
means... That's what PlayStation
means,
did. That's what Xbox did with the Series X.
Personal computer means personal computer. You're sitting here trying to tell me that you can open your PlayStation up, take the fucking piece out, the fucking APU, and put it, like, plug it into your PC and it just works.
Bro, the video is playing right here in front of me.
No. I mean, like, that, why are you giggling, bro? Like,
I'm giggling
listen to what I'm saying. No, listen to what I'm saying. So, you're telling me that they can do all of this shit, no downloads, no drivers, like none of that shit, right? I mean, you need a fucking driver for mics and shit. Now, you're telling me that you can break down you yourself with no help can break down a PlayStation, take the AP out, plug it into your fucking PC, and it works. I call complete bullshit.
Hold on.
I call complete bullshit.
I think you've moved the goalpost.
No, I didn't move a goalpost.
It's based on my expertise, or it's based on the reality of the hardware.
No, you said PlayStation is a PC, and I'm saying okay then.
It's a limited access PC.
Okay, whatever you want to call it, bro. But I'm asking you, can you plug that shit into your PC and make it work? And like turn it on, boom, PlayStation. Like, because I don't think that's how it works. PlayStation and
okay. I think we need to start from the top in terms of the hardware and exactly what it does.
Hold on. Hold on. This shit pissed me off. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix it. Let me see if I can fix this. Nah, do what? Nah, just talk, bro. You don't need to do anything. Save access. No, yeah, I'm trying to turn this fucking PlayStation listening.
All right, I think you're back.
Shit. Okay, hold on. My bad. There we go.
Okay.
I just ain't gonna say PS, bro.
No, we'll start from the beginning. The
Right.
PS5, the Series S and X, they are built on x86 64 architecture. That architecture is hardware that is used also for our current gaming, I said current gaming, our current PC architecture that we use in the consumer market. Now, I'm not like I'm not dying as a hardware expert on some hill. I just know what we all know and what anybody would agree to know. So it's interesting. PlayStation has now taken the advantage of it being a big, huge manufacturer and said to, AMD or Nintendo said to Nvidia, says, hey, make me a custom version of this x86 64 architecture that would run like an APU for a mobile device or for a compact device. Give me a cooling solution. It's the same thing. Give me a solution that would run on this amount of power.
Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay, hold on. You didn't really start from the top, though. The top is the question. The question is what?
The question is, can you take apart a PlayStation and connect it to your PC?
Can you take parts out? You said that the PlayStation is a PC, right?
It's a limited access PC.
Limited access PC. I don't know what you mean by limited access when I can access all my games. It's a gaming console made to play games. I don't get that part.
Let me go ahead and help you kind of understand it real quick. Can I take
Why
parts
you
out
need
of a
to help
laptop?
me understand?
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I take parts out of a laptop and slap it into my PC so that it works?
I don't know.
And if I can't do that, does it negate the laptop from being a PC?
Well, it's a laptop.
Aha.
Is it?
Form factor. The form factor of your
the form factor.
Exactly.
Okay, it's a laptop. Okay.
Exactly. So the form factor of your PlayStation prohibits it from even doing that. However, we can
wait. Prevents it from doing what? Sitting on my lap? Sitting atop my lap?
It prohibits it from basically slapping it into my desktop form factor as their compatibility.
Well, because a laptop design. is a portable. All their parts are smaller, right?
Yes, it uses it. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So my PlayStation is a laptop.
No, your PlayStation is a limited access PC. A laptop is a PC. We call it laptop because it's a form factor.
So it's not. It's not. Okay. So there's levels of PC. PC means what?
Personal computer. Yes.
Personal computer. Okay. So now my PlayStation is a personal computer, a limited access one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is for gaming. A limited access computer for gaming.
And you're saying no. We didn't say computer. We said PC, a personal computer, right?
Yes. Isn't it yours?
Yeah.
Isn't it personal
I own
to
it.
you?
No. See, wait. Ownership doesn't mean personal. You do know that, right? Right? Like you do know that those are two different things. I'm just wondering if you know.
I'll give you whatever definition you want from.
Well, no, I'm only asking a question so I can understand what you mean. So you're saying that personal and ownership mean the same thing, right? I mean, that's just what you said, bro. I'm only asking. I'm only going off what you said. I'm not making anything up. I'm just making sure that we're clear on English here, because from what I understand, ownership and personal do not mean the same thing.
Okay, I agree with you.
Okay, so personal means what?
In this instance, that it's a personal computer.
Yeah. In personal computer, what do they mean by personal?
It's personal for your use case, for the individual end user's use case. That's what I think it means.
So you don't know. You're saying you think now.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't know. I mean, if I knew, I'll tell you I know. What's wrong with not knowing?
No, I'm asking. Because if you don't know something, then it's not factual. It's opinionated. If you know something,
it is. But you cannot deny the fact that AMD's x86 64 architecture is inside of your console. That you can't. You know what I mean? Like
I never said that the brands. You can't tell me that PlayStation doesn't have a custom motherfucking APU. You can't tell me that.
Exactly
you can't tell me that they haven't designed it. It's custom for gaming. No. Listen.
We agree on the same thing.
No, we don't. Listen.
We do.
Okay,
You
fine.
just don't know we do.
Hey, listen. Stop cutting me off, bro. Am I cutting you off? Listen to what I'm saying, dog.
Okay.
A laptop, right, is a personal computer in a small form factor, and its chips are smaller because it has to be in order to be a laptop. Correct?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
The
Yes.
parts designed in it is only changed because it's a laptop. It's supposed to be mobile, right? A
Yes.
PlayStation, however, its customizations aren't based on it being mobile, just like a PC isn't mobile. The difference in its
Okay.
parts is that it's custom made and designed to run video games. A PC, no matter what parts you buy, well, I can't say no matter what part, but the majority of your PC, isn't made for gaming.
Hold on. What
Right?
is a video game in
No.
its?
Don't change the fucking
I'm not
subject.
changing anything. Calm
I just asked
down.
you a normal. I am calm. Trust me, this
Let me
is
ask you.
calm.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Why? No,
So a
wait. I
PC.
just
Hold on.
asked you a
Well,
question. I just
you just
asked you
said
one.
something funny. I have to point this out. Hold on. You just said that my PC is not designed for gaming, but my PC is designed to run software based
No,
on my operating system.
your
And
PC
a
is a.
video game is a software. Mr.
See,
Thrash, I shouldn't even.
no. Wait. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah,
Okay,
we
go
having a
ahead.
conversation, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Okay.
All right.
Let's talk.
Yes,
Yeah.
calm down. All right, calm down.
I'm
Because
a
what I
little
made.
heated though because this is something
Why?
that I
Because what I
eat.
said made too much sense.
No, this is what I eat for
Okay.
breakfast.
Okay, for sure.
You
Well, then
understand
let
what I
me.
mean? Like,
Okay.
you just asked me. You
Okay.
said how much is. You said how much is my. You said how much did I spend on my PC? I said to you, which one?
Right.
I like
Okay.
messing with hardware. I'm not.
Okay. Yes.
I'm not.
Facts.
Like I'm not.
PC. That's what
I'm
PC
not.
gamers are. PC gamers are more into building shit and using games to test what they built. You know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is. Like, a PlayStation is a console designed specifically to play video games. You buy
Okay.
parts. You buy parts that
And
will
then I
make.
build.
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Because this is the difference between a PC and a console. All right, a gaming console, because consoles itself are a lot of things, but a gaming console, right? Because there's different types of consoles, just like there's different types of PCs. A gaming console is specifically designed to run video games, specifically, no matter what it
So
is, Nintendo
a
Switch,
gaming
whatever.
PC isn't.
No, let me finish. I never said it
It's
isn't.
not.
I never said it isn't. A
Okay.
PC,
I was just curious. Okay.
can be anything. You can take a PC and get cryptocurrency and design it to do fucking cryptocurrency or launch missiles or hack systems or make buttercream donuts. You can design your PC to do that because PC isn't anything until you build it into what you want and hope that you can build it into, right?
Okay.
Whereas a console, it's that a gaming console like a PlayStation is designed for the sole purpose of gaming. And so all the focus and every part inside of a PlayStation is designed for gaming. Like, look at the RAM shortage that you got right now. It's a shortage not because you ran out of RAM. It's a shortage because these companies are worth more than you. And so these companies who make these RAMs are going to give those RAMs to the people who pay more money to them for the same exact part that you use for your fucking gaming, bro, your PC gaming.
Before we started the
Can we get
stream?
Go ahead.
I told you about DDR4, right?
I'm not talking about DDR. Stay on topic though. Like, before you change topics again, we need to stay on topics and solve the problem that we're talking about now. Let's not make another one and put things on hold.
I solved the problem.
Okay, so answer that question then. Like, I just told you the difference between PC.
You didn't finish what you were saying though. I was waiting for you to get to the point where you said,
what you mean?
I can design my PC to play video games, thereby making it a gaming PC.
Yeah, you can design it, right? That's where the personal
that wants to
listen. That's where the personal comes in personal computer. It's because you designed it to be to be able to run video games, right? PlayStation designed PlayStation specifically for gaming.
And then what did Dell do with their Alienware line? And what did Lenovo do
Dell,
with its Legion line?
What are we talking about? What do you mean Dell and Louis and Louis? What are you talking? I'm talking about. I just told you what a PC is, and I told you what a console is. I told you what those are. Now, when it comes to Steam, this is another confusion I think y'all have, is that Steam is an app. That's what Steam is. Steam, GOG, Epic Store, all of them. Those are all apps, right?
Okay.
To be ran, or launchers, right? To be ran, to be able to play certain games, bad ported or not, right? Whereas,
hold on. Let me help you out, King Trash, before you say something that throws you into.
I'm not gonna get thrown into nothing. Go ahead.
Apps can run on the PlayStation and the Xbox too.
Okay, then why is the Steam on Xbox?
I'm just asking.
No, I'm asking you. Why is the Steam on Xbox?
I have you have an app store on your PlayStation.
Okay.
It runs Netflix, Hulu, and it runs apps.
I never said consoles can't run apps. I said that Steam. I said Steam is an app.
Steam is an app, yes.
Okay, it's an app.
It's a software app, yes.
Right. Okay. So so why are we waiting for Microsoft to build a PC console hybrid, quote unquote, to have Steam? No. Listen to. You're answering the question, or are you trying to mock the question before I finish the question?
No. I'm just wondering why you're asking me.
Because you guys keep saying that consoles are PCs, and I'm just wondering why is there nothing about a personal computer about it then? Because if let's say Microsoft and Xbox,
I understand your question.
If Microsoft and Xbox, why don't they put Steam on an Xbox right now? It's just an app. It's not like you need to change the hardware. It's not like you need to do anything, right? Why not just have it run an app?
Good question. Okay, let me go ahead and like help you. In my opinion, anyways, let me do this, and I think this will probably help you.
Oh, I don't need help, but go ahead.
Right now, mm-hmm. There's a YouTube app on your PlayStation.
YouTube app, yes.
On your PlayStation console.
Okay.
There's a Hulu app. There's a
Hulu,
Apple TV app.
Apple TV
and
app.
On your phone, there's also a YouTube app, a Netflix app, a Hulu app.
Right. Okay.
Both apps are running on different versions on the operating system based on those devices. There's also a YouTube app
on those PCs.
On your phone.
In your thoughts, in your opinion, it's PC, though, right?
No. Your console is a limited access PC. I'm not talking about
a cell phone, is it?
Your phone is a mobile device.
So is a laptop. So is a laptop. You just said that's a PC.
Well, I'm not incorrect. A laptop is a PC.
Okay, but is a cell phone a PC?
Is a what?
Is a cell phone
a PC?
A PC.
Can I finish my answer before you ask me?
Okay. I'll let you think about that. Go ahead. Finish your answer before you answer your answer.
The answer is yes. I don't have to think about it, but
if
I say yes, you're gonna.
It's yes. That's a PC.
Yes. It is.
A cell phone is a personal computer.
It absolutely is.
Okay, for sure. Go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead.
But let me finish. I mean, I don't have to think about it. I mean, are you kidding me? What are you talking about, bro? I just wanted to finish my thought before we jump into all this. Okay. I mean, you made it sound like I gotta sit there thinking, bro.
Like what? I mean, you said it. You. Go ahead.
You're running these apps. You're running these apps on your, you're running these apps on your device, your PlayStation.
Right.
And you're saying that Steam is an app. So what's going on here? Can Microsoft actually get a Steam app that runs on the Series X?
I asked why can't they? Why don't they? Do you know why they don't?
I have no idea why they're not putting it on the Series X and Series S. I don't know why. But
you don't know why?
But would they be able to? Is it possible to get an app, a Steam app, on the Series X and S? Brother, that is an absolute yes. Why? Because these other applications that are running right now on your PS5 and running on all these other devices, right? They have a version that is actually going to work with those devices. All they need is to design a version of the Steam app that's going to work on a Series X if they wanted to. If we bring it all down, you look at the Series X and S and the PS5. These are designed with different operating systems that are not like all the others. However, they follow similar protocols. This is why you can
wait. Isn't Microsoft Windows?
The kernel on the Series X is Microsoft's Windows kernel. But the operating system
is what?
Is modified. It's based on Windows 10, but
so
it's modified. Windows. It's a modified Windows. It is Windows, yes.
So it's Windows.
But it's a modified Windows.
It's modified by Microsoft, making it a legit Windows.
They made it a limited access Windows PC
because
it's a console. That's what they did to it.
It's a console. Okay, so what did they limit? So on their Windows OS on Xbox, what did they limit?
They limited your capability to be able to do things that you can do on another computer that will run Windows 10 or Windows 11, and access to all of that. For instance, the desktop Steam app that we can run on Windows 10 on a desktop or Windows 11, you can't have access to that on the Xbox. That's why I said to you that the Xbox and the PS5 are limited access PCs. If they want to grant you access, they can grant you access. They just refuse to keep you in their ecosystem so that they can make money off of you. Now, Xbox is not making as much money as PlayStation and Nintendo inside that box.
Wait.
So now they have to get out and open it up so that now, they can make more money from opening the ecosystem.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Speaking of limited access, so I have a PC and I have 8 gigabytes of VRAM, or less. Let's say I have 2 gigabytes, like you said, how Batman runs. 2 gigabytes of VRAM. I have one of the, whatever fucking the 1080, right? Whatever 1080.
Man, 1080
graphics card. No, let me finish. Let me finish. Please let me finish. I'm just asking a normal question. And I have, nigga, a HDD drive that has 2 gigs in it, right? Is that a limited access PC?
What is your form factor on this PC?
I just named you parts in the PC. You keep saying that consoles are limited access. I'm just asking you, is that PC limited access?
You've not given me enough information to even know what kind of PC.
Well, I just told you. Okay, like I said, it's a gaming PC, right?
Okay.
But I have an HDD disk drive in it, right?
Okay.
With about 2 gigs of memory in it, and then I have about 2 gigabytes of RAM and like probably even less VRAM. Is that a limited access PC?
What's the operating system?
Linux.
Linux?
Yeah.
It's not limited access. You put Linux on there, so you had access to
so I can play any game I want.
Not any game.
I can do anything that your PC can do.
If there's an app designed
I got access to everything that you can fucking do.
Everything that they designed for it, yes. Not everything.
So what do you mean they designed for it? Like is that means it's limited then? Right?
No.
It's limited access.
No. I can put Windows on it and do everything Windows wants to do. It's not limiting me. Like the Valve. Let's say it's a Steam.
Okay, so I put Windows XP on it. I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops 8.
It's not compatible
at 4K. It's limited access then.
Black Ops 7 is not compatible with the operating system.
So then it's limited access.
I can install a compatible operating system. It's not limited.
Okay, so install the compatible access. You only got 2 gigabytes of RAM. You only got you only on an HDD. No, I didn't ask you about upgrading. I'm talking about the PC that I got right now. I'm not talking about upgrading. Is that PC that I'm naming with those parts? Is it limited? Yeah, it is. That's the reality of it. No.
You can upgrade it. You can change the life of.
No, what you mean? I can upgrade my PlayStation to a PlayStation 5 Pro. So that means you have to buy other hardware, more expensive hardware than a Pro?
You have to buy components, not the entire hardware.
What you mean? Okay, so you have to buy components, which are pieces of hardware, right? That you got to put in there that costs more than a Pro.
King
right?
Crash.
But no. I'm saying so. Why is it okay for you to call your shit unlimited access? Unless you upgrade.
I never said it's unlimited access.
Okay, so then yours is limited access as well. Then, right? A PC is a limited access. So why? So what is a what is a? You say it's a. You say you call consoles a limited access PC?
I see what you're doing. I see what
I'm
you're
not
saying.
doing anything. I'm only going by what you said.
Don't pretend that you're not doing that. What you're trying
what
to
am I
do
doing?
is
Okay, what am I doing?
you're trying to move the PC to its final breaking point limit in a sense where it's like
well, you the one that keep calling consoles limited access, and I'm confused because I'm like,
because it actually
aren't
is.
PCs limited access though?
Install another Linux repository on your PS5. Then,
No,
like
no,
your
I
PC.
can't. It's limited access.
But you can install another one on your PC, right?
No, can you? Can you do anything? Can that PC I just named do everything that your PC can do?
If you wanted to, yes.
What you mean?
Can
if
your
you
PS5
wanted to?
Do what my PC? Can
no,
your
what do you
PS5
mean if I wanted to?
Can do?
No, I never said that it could.
Oh.
I know what a console is. I know what a PC is. I know exactly what it is. You want to call it a limited access PC because
I don't want to call it a limited access PC.
Let me finish talking.
Limited access PC.
Let me finish with saying what I was saying. You want to call it a limited access PC because
I don't want to call it a limited access PC.
Okay, you call it a limited access PC because you think.
I did. Because it is.
Because you think it's a PC. It's not a PC.
No, because it is.
It's not a PC. You want it to be a PC. You wish
I don't want it to
was
be
a PC. You do.
Why would I wish I have it?
Okay, so it's a PC. So it's a PC. How come Grand Theft Auto ain't gonna launch day and date on your PC, but it will?
How do you know Grand Theft Auto is not going to launch day and date on PC?
Because they said it's not going to launch day and date on PC.
They also said that it was coming out.
Okay, games get delayed all the time.
Okay,
games get delayed all the time. But
don't go
say. Okay. What's the release? What's the release date for PC then?
You said what?
What's the release date for PC? What's the release window for PC?
There's no release date, no release window for anything outside of PS5.
Okay, so why does my PC play games your PC doesn't do?
But they're both
PC.
Because why you jumped to GTA?
No. You're getting mad, but I'm asking you. No.
Let's get out of GTA 6.
Does your PC have limited access to GTA 6?
Every single time. Why do y'all do this, bro?
No, I'm not arguing. I'm only asking you. I'm only asking you. Does your PC have limited access to GTA 6? Because my PC, apparently, if you just want to call consoles PCs, has access to GTA 6. Will your PC have that?
It doesn't. GTA 6 doesn't exist on your console.
It doesn't, but it will. It's been announced for it. It hasn't been announced for your PC. But does your PC have limited access to GTA? Yes or no?
My PC doesn't have access to GTA 6. Neither does your console, though.
Okay, fine. Go see Yote. Go see Yote is out right now. Did your PC have limited access?
Huh?
I don't think I said anything out of the English language, bro.
Hold on. What are you saying? Like, what? These questions are
you keep saying limited access, so I'm bringing up instances where your PC has limited access.
You're bringing up exclusive games that PlayStation.
No. PlayStation's a PC, like you said, right? Right. So does your PC have limited access?
Limited access to a game that has not been launched?
I'm asking you a normal question.
Okay, your question is not a normal question. Why? Because when I told you limited access, you talked about the hardware and the operating system.
Operating system is software, right?
You've moved the
operating system.
All the way to...
No, I didn't. Operating system is software, correct? Yes or no? What do you mean? I thought you was a PC guy. You should know this off the bat. Is an OS software or not?
Hold on. You're asking a question where if I give you an answer to the question, I don't necessarily...
I'm only asking for truth. Only asking truthful answers, dog. Is an OS software, yes or no?
An OS has software elements to it.
It has software elements to it.
Mm-hmm. But hold on.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. How did this conversation...
why are we switching?
Hold on, no.
We're on the same topic.
How did this conversation go from...
topic, dog. Go ahead.
No. How did this conversation go from Yo, VG, I want to ask you about, PC gaming.
I'm asking you about PC gaming, dog.
But you don't want to know about PC gaming. You want
to
tell me what you think you know about PC gaming.
Well, I'm just going by your thoughts of saying that the PlayStation is a PC, a limited access PC.
You're not going by my thoughts. You skipped the whole x86 64 architecture piece because you wanted to jump to exclusives. You don't even want to hear.
I'm not jumping to exclusives. I'm only talking about access, like you said, limited access. I'm not jumping to exclusives. You're saying limited access, so I'm like, okay, well, are you limited to this access? So then your PC is limited access as well. Why do you guys keep saying limited access?
Because you said you can't change the operating system. You can't change the hardware components. You're the one who said it.
You said, I said what?
You said rewind your own stream, bro.
No, what'd you say? I said? What'd you say? I said?
You said you cannot change any of the components or the parts, or you can't install anything else on there because it's specific to doing that. You said that at the beginning of the stream.
Okay, I'm not denying that. What are you talking about?
You gave me all of
you
exactly
said
what
limited access. I never said I never said PlayStation wasn't limited access. You
didn't even ask
I'm
me.
saying you're calling it a limited access PC, like your PC isn't limited access. I know that PlayStation has limited. I don't think it's limited access because it's not a PC. The only thing it has limited access to is games on other platforms.
You're not interested in listening to what I'm going to tell you about PC gaming.
Okay, go ahead.
Access is limited to you. You cannot do any of these things because the operator and the owner of the hardware has stopped you from doing anything like upgrading or changing the operating system. That's what we started talking about. You somehow flew all the way to exclusive games, and I'm looking like, yo, when did we even get here?
Well, you didn't want to get there because you said limited access, and I was just giving you examples.
Because you are the one that's limited access. I can do whatever the flip I want. I can go NVIDIA. I can go Intel on my own PC.
So you can buy more. So you can buy. I could buy new parts too. I could buy new consoles too.
That's an entirely different hardware.
What are you talking about? You just named a group of hardware that you can buy, that you can do, that you want to do. I can do the same thing. I can go buy it too.
Well, you just said I can't though.
You can't. No, I never said you couldn't.
You did. You said I said.
I said PC. I said PC ain't a console, but you guys want it to be console so bad.
I have a console. You and I, everybody on stream can see you and I on PlayStation
have a console.
Here on Mortal Kombat. What are you talking about that I want a console to be a PC, bro?
You just said, you're calling a console a PC. You're the only one saying it.
I'm not the only one saying it. It's exactly what it is. Satya Nadella said it to y'all that day, and you guys all docked and weaved.
A PlayStation isn't a personal computer.
It is a limited access PC. No admin rights for you.
It's not a limited access personal computer, bro.
PlayStation. You said you wanted to ask me about PC, but you're not interested in listening.
Okay, no, go ahead. Okay, well, you can't tell me that I can't retort thoughts that you're trying to alter, bro.
But I didn't alter your thoughts. I literally took your own standards. PlayStation has curated a hardware experience and a software experience that they've given to you with little room for you to make modifications of that experience.
Okay.
You, the end user, are limited to
that's
this device.
That's why it's not a PC.
Built,
it's not personal.
Go ahead. That is built on x86 64 architecture. That is running a Linux kernel. Do you even know that the operating system on your PlayStation 5 is running FreeBSD, which is a Linux kernel? And it's only locked to you, to that experience.
Okay.
The person who goes ahead and puts a PC together or buys a PC component, set of components, can go ahead and do whatever they want.
As long as they got the money.
You don't even need a lot of money. You can buy whatever.
No, I didn't say a lot of money. I just said as long as you have the money, right?
If you do, yes. Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yes. As long as you have the money, whatever. They can do whatever they want. They can install Linux. They can even install FreeBSD on that PC, which is the kernel, or I guess I would say the distro.
Can you play COD on Linux?
Can you play what?
Can you play COD on Linux? Or is that exclusive to Windows?
You can only play it on Windows because it's only designed for Windows.
So you can't do anything you want.
You can. You're jumping again to the.
I'm just giving examples. That's
You're
all I'm
jumping
doing.
again to the games.
That's all I'm doing, though. What do you mean? We're talking about gaming PC. Oh, should we talk about regular PCs? What kind of PC are we discussing?
Hold on. Here's what you're doing.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I play Call of Duty on my PC? If I don't, like the Steam machine. Nice, wonderful.
Depending on the
like
OS.
The Steam machine. Can you play Call? Exactly.
Yeah, depending on the OS. Okay.
What you thought? Install another operating system on there.
Okay, so now you got to install another operating system, right?
Because I, as the user, I have access to doing that.
Because it's a personal computer, right? It's personal. You're making it personal. It's a personal.
Hold on. If you had access to play games on PC that are not available on console that you can play on Windows, even the Xbox gamers locked out of some Windows games, like Pat's Day. The game only exists on Windows. It's on the Xbox store, PC store, but it's not on the Xbox Series store yet. They haven't made a console version. They are limited from an Xbox game.
Facts.
That's on the Xbox store.
Okay.
It can play on PC.
Okay.
Via Windows, but if they could get the Windows version that we were getting, then they would have access to that. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
I'm not. Okay. It's not a. I think maybe here's what people are saying. It's not an insult to have a limited access device that is curated for a specific purpose.
You have one too, right? You have one too.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. I never said that. When you guys want to compare it to PC, I never said that the PlayStation can do everything that a PC can do. I never said that.
I hear you. I'm just
but
saying
I don't know why
that,
PC players always want to try to push that like somebody is saying, your personal computer for over $2,000 better do a lot more than a PlayStation can do.
You are right, but also a $500 PC can do basically the same thing. I'm not. That's
basically the same. You can't build a PS5 Pro with $500. You can't.
If I buy the parts used.
You can't. Used? What you mean used?
The parts used.
Okay, so so let's lower the price then. If we're you're laughing, but let me lower the price then. Okay, a used PS5 Pro.
If I buy the parts used, you said I can't build a PS5.
You can't buy. No, you can't buy. If you buy the parts used, then you can't buy. You can't build a PS5 used PS5 Pro. Like I can buy for the price of a used PS5 Pro. I can go and find one right now for cheap, for like $500.
When the PS5 Pro came out, I have videos where I built PCs that were basically competing with the PS5 Pro at the same price.
Were they? They were. We keep saying basically. What does that mean?
They pretty much in fact, they beat
pretty
the
much.
PS5 Pro.
See, these words that you're using aren't certain words. Basically, pretty much.
They beat the PS5 Pro in hardware specs and
specs and capability.
Yes. You want go? The VG Fight School channel is
I've
open.
seen them all.
Of you in the chat, jump all in there, man.
I saw them all.
Just type in PS5 Pro. You see it's there.
I saw them all. There's I saw them all. I saw professionals. And I bought them
brand new.
I saw professionals. Did you buy 2 teraflops? 2 terabytes. I mean.
Of what?
What do you mean? Of memory, of SSD?
2 terabytes of storage?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Why would I?
Okay, so it's not equal then. It's not equal.
What does storage have to do with the performance?
Because the PS5 Pro come with 2 motherfucking terabytes.
Yeah, but that doesn't affect performance.
I need you to build me a PS5 Pro.
I'm not building you anything. Like what are you talking about?
You can't. You have to lower. You have to lower, like what you have from a PS5 Pro, to match the price, and it still won't run games properly.
Oh, it still won't run Windows games properly, not PlayStation versions of the games. Okay, so again, I told you we agree on the same thing.
What you mean? We're not.
Let me go.
You just said you can build a PS5 Pro. You just said you can build a PS5 Pro for the same price when you can't.
In terms of competitor, I did.
No, in terms of nothing, bro. Okay, all right, fine. That's an old one anyway. That's an old one anyway. You can. We'll let the chat decide.
Okay, so now you want me to build you a new one with the new price point? You see,
no, I don't. When I built it, I mean, with the RAM prices that they are now, shit. Good luck, right?
Bro,
but
I built it on DDR4. I didn't even build it on DDR5 back then.
Okay,
if I lock into DDR4, I'll still build it.
How much VRAM you had in it?
The same.
How much VRAM you had in it? How much VRAM you had?
12 gigs of VRAM.
You didn't have 16? You didn't have 16 like Pro?
a 6750 XT and a PlayStation 5 Pro are going to sit in the same place?
No, I didn't. I asked you a normal question. You're supposed to match the PS5 Pro, bro. You're supposed to match the PS5 Pro. So match the PS5 Pro. Don't do all of these little sidewinders just to make your price lower, and you still can't match it. It's okay. Wait, that's a last year thing anyway. Let's go about this year. How do you feel about the PC industry giving PC DIY builders the boot? How do you feel about that?
Okay.
Did you know that's what's happening? Did you know that? Do you know what's happening in the PC space right now? Do you know what's happening? Like, I don't know if you know. There's a lot of YouTubers who just like to talk. But I'm asking. I'm asking you to be honest. I don't want to assume that you don't know. That's why I'm asking. Do you know what's going on in the PC space?
Do I know what's going on in the PC world right now?
Yes.
I guess if you're talking about DIY PC building, I do know. But are you talking about like the YouTuber world, or are you talking about the real world?
No, the actual industry.
Can you please tell me what's going on in the industry?
Like, you don't know what's going on? Your PC guys don't know what's going on. You know what's going on in the console industry so much. You don't know what's going on in your own industry? Okay, so
how do I know? I mean, dude, you asked me this question before we got on the live stream. You know I know. I mean, you know what I know. You know what I know. You know I know.
Mm-hmm. You didn't answer. You didn't answer on Twitter either. So you think that the RAM shortage is due to what? What do you think the RAM shortage is due to?
But is there a shortage though? Remember, I told you.
Exactly. Okay, no, you're right. There isn't a shortage, but why are they saying? Why are they raising the price?
Isn't. Hold on. I said I don't.
There's a shortage of DIY players. Why is that? Why is that?
I don't think there's a shortage.
There's definitely a shortage there's a shortage to DIY players. They're not manufacturing. Okay, why did Macron shut down Crucial? Why did they shut him down?
They wanted to go make AI data center money, I guess.
Okay, so why did they shut down the DIY PC market for that?
Because it's more money.
Right. How much money do you DIY PC gamers think you make the industry?
In 2016, the DIY PC industry, well, I guess I'll say, it's not DIY PC per se. It's not like one lump. Whatever, but it grew like $2 billion. That's when I made the video 8 years ago that PlayStation needed to bring Spider-Man to PC because of that growth, that leap. How much
did Nvidia make on PC on gaming last quarter?
I don't know. I'm not looking at Nvidia's books.
They made $43 million last quarter.
Okay.
All right, $43 million. How much do they make?
Nvidia is not hiking prices on their GPUs. Their GPUs their prices are actually lower.
How much their GPU?
Nvidia GPU, their prices are lower.
How much is a 5090? Just so I can know what lower sounds like.
Are you building a 5090? I don't have a 5090, bro.
I'm only asking you a question. We're talking about Nvidia chips right now, and you just said that their chips are lower, so I'm asking you, how much is a 5090?
I said GPUs are actually priced lower, depending on what you want to buy. 5090 is like a $2,800, $3,000 GPU, but that's a Halo product, though.
That's a low?
That's a Halo product.
Okay, you said the chips are lower. That's $3,000 is a lot of money.
But that's the highest tier NVIDIA gaming GPU. But that's not even the most expensive NVIDIA GPU, bro. They have $10,000 GPUs that are used for different things. They have $8,000, $9,000, $10,000.
But that's a gaming GPU, right?
Yeah, for the gaming, that's the highest tier gaming GPU, and that's the cost.
That's or whatever it is. Okay, so that's the best of the best, right?
It is the best of the best. Yes, I'm not using that. You don't need that unless you're an enthusiast and you just like
enthusiast.
Maybe like if you're D-Batch or something with his Asus
D-Batch
tough 5090. He's got a 5090. It's a beautiful 5090.
It's a beautiful
5090.
It's Asus one. I forgot.
He's my big bro. I forgot. I got an Asus 4090. D-Batch is my big bro.
I hear you.
He's got an Asus 5090.
So how much
D-Batch?
So how much did Nvidia make off of the Asus branded card that you bought?
I don't know.
You don't know, right?
I'm not aware of what they made there.
Right. That's cool. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the problem with why you guys don't know what's going on in the PC industry is that you guys don't realize how worthless you are to the PC industry. Now, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm not saying you personally are worthless. I'm saying that the PC gamer is more of a detriment to the business now than it is a positive.
You'd have to prove that with data, though.
No. The data proof that they've put out. That's why I asked you how much NVIDIA made versus AI. You see, I don't need data to know that hackers make PCs that are DIY PC makers, right? They just didn't make.
You don't need data to make a claim that a market segment is a detriment to a company.
Okay, I just
don't
said
say
something.
that out loud again, bro. I
just said something, bro. I just said, okay. So, do they make PCs specifically for hackers?
Do they make what?
Are there PCs made for hackers to buy at a store like a Dell? Like Dell hacker PC brand?
I don't know. I've never
seen anything
right? Like that before.
Of course not, because they don't. Those are DIY PC builders, just like you. They just don't build.
So where's the data to support your claim, though?
Let me talk. You worried about? Listen, all right.
Okay.
You are just like a hacker, right?
But I'm not. I'm a teacher.
No. Listen. I'm
a school teacher.
I hear you. And you're a school teacher and you don't know how to listen is crazy to me.
We're the worst listeners, man. Don't even throw that out there. We all
crazy.
know, bro. We all know, bro.
Okay. Yeah, what I mean by this is in the PC industry, on the money making side of the industry, you are equal to a hacker. You're a DIY personal computer guy. Well, you got your personal computer and you made it specifically for gaming. They got the same. They're in the same spectrum you are, but they built their PC to hack.
Let me write down what you said. You said I'm writing it down. You said because last time I didn't write it down. You said the DIY PC builder is equal to a hacker. Okay, let me go ahead and
no. Keep writing. No, wait.
Let me assess that statement.
Wait.
Keep going.
Wait. No, continue. You need to continue writing because you need to understand the aspect of what I'm saying.
I'm writing. You said
I said.
Notes.
Okay, so write in your notes, like with an asterisk next to what you just wrote.
Asterisk, I got it.
Okay. In the eyes of the PC industry, people who sell hardware and software.
Okay.
All right. They don't identify you as a gamer when you buy RAM. All right. Okay. They identify you as a customer. Okay. So if a PC guy buys this much RAM, and a PC gamer buys this much RAM, and a hacker buys this much RAM, they're going to see you both as the same. That makes sense?
It doesn't. Do you know
it doesn't
why
make
it doesn't
sense?
make sense? Do you know why it doesn't make sense?
Why?
Because this same PC industry makes and tailors devices for the gamer. All of you are laughing in the chat, but I don't know why
you not get what I'm saying, bro.
Laughing,
okay. So with your PC,
I told you to stop, King. Because
stop what?
Yourself.
Stop what? I'm not.
You're throwing.
You want to change the subject, and I don't allow that shit. Okay, then. Well, make sure what you say has to do with hackers and PC gamers and how they're. You want to say that you want to say industry. You're saying that the industry sees them differently. I need to see you how.
Let me throw it out to you.
Okay.
These same people that you say are not, they see PC gamers as worthless, are making components that are targeting PC gamers. There are RAM modules
they are.
that they call gaming RAM modules.
We say not going to change the subject. We're talking about hackers. We're talking about hackers and PC gamers.
I'm not a hacker. What do I care about the hacker?
Exactly.
I told you I'm a gamer. You said
but the industry,
gamer.
But the industry will see you.
You said we are worthless. You said that we are worthless.
You are worthless.
It's my turn. You said we, the gamers, the PC gamers, are worthless. Yet, the companies, Corsair, MSI, Asus, Acer, Dell, HP, Lenovo, basically all of them are making components and making devices, and they're marketing to us, the so-called worthless gamer. King Trash, what are you talking about, my brother?
Well, let me tell you.
Mortal Kombat.
I let you talk. So let me go ahead and tell you what it is. You're not going to end it on a period. You're not on a podcast by yourself talking to a video.
I just want to play Mortal Kombat.
No. Okay, we can. Right after I destroy your point, right?
You're not destroying my point. You made a point that you didn't consider.
Oh no, I consider everything I say, bro. I consider everything I say.
Hit rematch.
Because you are like, there's no number for you. Like a hacker will buy the same parts you will buy. The problem is that the gaming industry, the PC industry, is targeting now AI, right? And there's a gigantic gap. In that same quarter that Nvidia made money of 43 million in revenue, they made that in 1 quarter with gaming, whereas in AI, in that same quarter, they made as much as gaming made in a year, over a year, like a year and a half. All right. The problem with that is that those components for AI are something that they know is going directly to AI and going for AI and AI, right?
Okay.
The gaming and everything else under that, like, they sell these parts that can hurt the AI business. The DIY PC gamer, the DIY PC builder are the biggest threat to AI. It's also the biggest threat to gaming. They just tolerated y'all for so long. But there's so many of you.
They're
tolerating y'all. How many are there?
Okay,
they're tolerating you 100,000%.
They're tolerating us, yet they're trying to sell us stuff every day.
Okay, then why did Macron cut Crucial if they're trying to sell you shit?
Because Macron wants to go ahead and make AI money.
Right. Because your money. You know how big Crucial is? There's the top 3 in RAM, and Crucial was number 3 by a few percentage, right?
Oh, that's their prerogative. But
no.
Doesn't mean jack squat, though.
No, let me see. The thing is that you don't know shit about business like I do. I mean, you were the same guy that was saying that 70% revenue. I mean, 70% that Microsoft makes on consoles makes it more than what PlayStation makes.
Everybody
30%.
tells me that I don't know anything about business. Yes, I predict everything PlayStation is gonna do.
What you
but
predict?
I don't know. But I'm ahead. I'm like 20 steps ahead of all of you.
I'm the one that called everything that happened. Everything.
Oh, you did?
Yes, everything.
You did.
I showed you video. Was it you or somebody tried to call? No, this other fool tried to call me out, and I showed them video proof of me saying it 6 years ago what was going to happen.
That what?
Like that Xbox was going third party, that PlayStation wasn't going to put their games on PS Now. That
did you predict Spider-Man on PC?
No.
I did that 8 years ago.
Good.
And I don't know business though.
Well, I mean, you don't need to know business. No, wait, no, hold on. You don't need to know. You don't need to know business to know PlayStation been putting games on PC. Let me ask you a question.
They said they were never going to put it on PC. Insomniac said they were never going to put it on PC. Insomniac.
Oh, okay. Insomniac said that. That's cool. Who's Insomniac? Who's Insomniac? They don't own that. They don't own that game. They are owned by Sony. Okay. Let me ask you a question. I
don't know business. Let me ask.
Take that statement back, bro. What the fuck wrong with y'all?
Say,
okay, I heard you. I hear you, bro. Okay,
you didn't hurt me. I'm just saying.
I heard you. Okay, cool. I ain't taking nothing back because I'm gonna ask you a question. When was the first time Sony put a game on PC?
I don't know.
You don't know.
In fact, I didn't even know they put games on PC.
Yeah, I know you didn't know. But you have a gaming channel.
I played from the PS1.
You laughing about Spider-Man. You laughing about Spider-Man being on PC. Like, that's the first time shit happened.
Because they said they were never going to put it on PC. That's what even makes it better.
Insomniac said they don't have any plans.
The developer of the game. They
don't have any
plans.
Never
be on Xbox or PC.
Okay, well, it's not on Xbox.
They said never.
Okay, cool.
They said never.
Okay, cool. But they're not Sony. They don't own that. They're not Marvel. They don't own that. PlayStation don't even own Spider-Man. They don't have no control over it.
But
you know.
Oh, you're trying to say Marvel? You're trying to say Marvel made them put it on PC?
No, I'm not trying to say any of that. I just said the facts. The facts is PlayStation don't even own Spider-Man.
We know, but they still own the way the IP is gonna go. And from
no, they
what
don't.
Disney did,
they fucking don't. Why do you think MLB The Show is on Xbox? You think Sony's choice was that? Or was that a contract on a license?
MLB The Show license and the Marvel license.
Right, Marvel's license. Yes.
Is different. Why?
But every license is different. There's no fucking facts paid, bro.
Spider-Man 1 did not have a sequel for Marvel to leverage after previous agreements had been signed.
So what are they gonna do with the
had
license?
A coming sequel, so MLB could twist Sony's arm. If you all say that they twisted their arm, which I don't believe, but I'll give it to you. MLB said, well 2021 is about to come out. We're gonna need it on more.
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. That's crazy because you're trying to say that people are saying, oh, that they twisted Sony's arm. No, Sony twisted their arm. You got to understand.
Oh, but I thought MLB came out. I thought Sony came out and said in a public statement that MLB actually wanted it. Not that I thought. I know.
No, they wanted it for sure. They wanted it.
MLB wanted it, right?
They wanted it, and Sony twisted their arm to make sure that they paid for it. You see, Sony pays for the publishing of PlayStation's of PS's MLB, right? Sony paid for that publishing, but MLB had to pay. No. Stop cutting me off, bro. What's wrong with you, dog? MLB had to pay Sony to make the Xbox and Nintendo version of it. They paid them for that. That was in the contract.
I've never heard this before. You saw the contract?
You don't need to see the contract to see that MLB is the one that...
Then how can you claim something from a contract you didn't see?
Why do you cut me off before I finish telling you, bro? Calm down.
Finish telling me.
Okay. MLB published the Xbox and the Nintendo Switch version. You can look this up. You don't need to see a contract.
I own MLB. I own MLB The Show.
Okay, then if you knew, then you wouldn't be saying what you're saying right now, bro. Like MLB published. You're saying, oh, you didn't see the contract. What you mean? They publishing it, bro. Obviously, it's in the contract.
No, you said that MLB paid for it.
They did. Why do you think it says MLB published? What does publishing mean? Do you know what publishing means?
A publisher pays for a game?
Oh, see? Oh, who published the Xbox version of MLB?
So, MLB paid PlayStation?
This nigga learning today, ain't that a bitch? Oh, God.
And you said it's in the contract?
Bro, obviously. Sony
show
published...
me the contract.
I don't need to show you the contract to know that MLB published the fucking game for Xbox and Nintendo.
Lord have mercy. I never heard this one before.
Well, you're a gaming channel. You should be studying this shit. No.
You gotta show me this contract to study, though.
I don't gotta study it.
Then
you said you gotta.
We ain't pulling you're pulling
okay,
it.
You got a computer. You're a PC gamer. You a PC gamer. Wait, you a PC gamer? Yeah, we can. You a PC gamer? You a PC gamer? Go look it up on your Google right now. Look it up on Google right now. If you want to be right or you want to be wrong, you can be wrong. It's not my fault that you're wrong about the PCs and the consoles and everything that you say you know about. I don't even know how to play this shit, dog. Y'all better not beat you, dog. I swear I better not. Better not let me beat you. Now, me. Ooh, you better not let me beat you, dog. This whack ass shit. Like I said, you gotta get your knowledge up, cause y'all same niggas always do the same shit and talk the same craziness. Crazy craziness. How you missed that, dog? How you missed that? Come on, that wasn't stylish at all. You're supposed to be dominating me, dog. I've never played this. Oh, you gotta concentrate? You can't talk in game? Tell me you can't. Tell me.
Talk in game, bro.
Oh, you can't. Real shit. Oh my God. What level gamer am I dealing with, dog? Oh, that's how you throw. Shit.
Oh, he's got his down two back in place. Come here.
Nice. That was nice. Oh shit! Well, goddamn.
Pull that move out.
Shit! How the fuck you do that? Good shit. No,
It's
you
a
missed
low.
that.
Block low. I was about to say.
What happened there? Hmm?
Kevin Max says we're at the combos. Bro, I haven't played Kung Lao in forever, man. I just picked him up.
I've never played this. You can say
This is just bullying. Do you play MK11? I got MK11.
I don't play Mortal Kombat at all.
Oh, what do you play? Street Fighter?
No, I'm a Tekken guy.
Tekken? I need to get Tekken then. I can't play Tekken, but I'll get it. All right, ask your question. What were you asking?
All right. Hold on, my wife is asking me. Hold on. I got you. I'll order something. Okay. Oh. All right. So what was your question again?
You were saying something about
here.
You said that they're tolerating PC. I looked at my notes. You said they're tolerating PC gamers, but that's hard to believe because they're marketing and making devices and selling devices to us. You also said that somewhere somehow,
here, buddy,
right, that this the whole PC market and stuff. I think that's a fantasy of guys who are maybe mad at PC gamers. I get it. PC gamers, we can be. Oh yeah, we can. I mean, I'm looking at the chat. It seems like some people are like kind of insane. You know, I mean, I get it. A lot of people are mad at me on the PlayStation side. I understand.
I don't think they are.
You know, you should see the comments. I'm laughing over here though. But here's the thing. This whole PC thing that everybody is actually talking about, right? That everyone's like, oh yeah, look at the PC gaming scene and all of this stuff, and you know, it's now falling apart and blah blah blah. I think it's just a figment of the imagination of a lot of people who are not necessarily aware of how PC gaming can be very dynamic. You have a deconstructed industry where everybody is trying to make money. That's what makes it good.
Right.
Because I can leverage NVIDIA, Intel, or AMD, and I'll be fine. You know, I don't need to wait for one of them, you know, to do something, you know. I don't need any of them to do something, or I'm not waiting for them in any sense. I can go build my own device. I can, you know, I'm not beholden to them in that regard. So one of the craziest things that I've heard. You said what?
I said you had jumped out. But go ahead.
Yeah, one of the craziest things that I've seen is I see a lot of folks saying that, oh, PC gaming is dying and they're giving us the boot because Micron left the market. Bro, if people say that $43 million that NVIDIA made is not a lot of money, so NVIDIA is going to give us the boot, let them try it and see.
Okay, then why did they already removed the RAM from their chip? They're no longer going to put RAM on their chips anymore. Right?
Well, that's for the third-party manufacturers to worry
about. Right, which will trickle down the who. You know, it is, because then it's going to make it to where.
Why should I be worried?
because the chips are going to cost more now because of that.
I won't buy.
Then don't buy. Right, this is why
GPU is costing more. I'm not going to buy.
Of course, it's not. But
who else is making GPUs in the market?
This is the first time NVIDIA was like, "Fuck y'all."
Okay. They said that to their own third-party partners, but who else makes GPUs?
No. It affects you. It's going to affect the sale of their product, of NVIDIA's product.
That's NVIDIA's problem. Who else makes
it is? But no, it's not. But that's what I'm saying. This is why I say that they don't care about you. That you guys aren't shit to them.
They don't care about me.
That's why I know. That's why the DIY space is going to die. It's already dying because these companies are pulling out of that space. You're going to see a whole lot more closed ones or
NVIDIA did not stop making gaming GPUs.
They stopped providing. They stopped providing the chips to make it cheaper for you.
Hold on.
Right.
They didn't say chips. They stopped providing RAM for their third-party partners.
Why?
And if NVIDIA says we're no longer going to make gaming, GPUs, Intel is going to yell, "Praise the Lord!"
Right.
Because we got people that are going to make devices for us. That's
and
the difference.
Is Intel into AI?
Console.
Is Intel doing AI shit?
I guess probably, but they still want to make money from gamers too.
Do they? Because if it starts costing them more,
GPUs. They're making
if it starts,
GPUs.
if they
start making new gaming CPUs, you're saying do they?
How many?
Yes,
Let me ask
Mr.
you a question.
BDB. Thank you, Intel guy. There's an Intel guy in your chat. Ask him.
Okay.
He
Cool.
loves Intel. He's right there. Mr. BDB 5670.
Okay.
He's an Intel guy. Ask him. He said,
Ask
"Yep."
him what? How? He not in here? What are you talking about?
He's right there. He's in the chat.
He's saying what? He said what? He said what?
Chat.
What did he say?
To the question.
What did he say?
You said, is Intel right? Do they want to make money from gamers? His answer, yep. Why?
He works for Intel?
No, they're launching gaming CPUs for us. They're launching gaming motherboards for us. They're launching gaming GPUs for us. Intel, Nvidia can pound sand, bro.
I never said that Intel ain't. I said, does he work for Intel? Does he work for them?
He doesn't work for Intel.
So why does his opinion matter if he doesn't know what the fuck they're doing?
Because
he's just saying yes because
our eyes can see
eyes are saying
on the shelves.
Okay, so are your eyes also?
What? Let me gift
you.
Hell, I'm gonna gift you an Intel GPU. DM me your address so you can see it with your eyes.
I don't want shit. I don't want anything PC.
Okay then.
I don't want anything
then
PC.
Why are you asking us?
Well, no. Well, I'm just saying because you guys aren't seeing like what's going on.
PC gamer that.
Okay, let me ask you another question. Okay,
ask me.
Okay, in Nvidia chips, their sales can essentially be cut in half in 2027. Do you know why?
You said what?
The sales of Nvidia chips, Nvidia cards, and every card, AMD, all that, can essentially be cut in half in 2027. Well, starting now, but by 2027, it's rapid. Do you know why that is?
Why?
You don't know why? I'm asking you. Do you know why?
That their sales of what? Because they make
sales
CPUs that have nothing to do
of their gaming Nvidia chip or any chip, or mainly let's just focus on the gaming chips. Okay.
There are different ones. On
their gaming chips, why is AMD's gaming chips?
Hold on, bro.
Okay.
Different gaming chips.
All of them. Whatever. If they're a gaming chip that's going to be on sale, on the shelves, on sale. Why is half of that going to be cut in half? Why is half of that going to be cut in half?
Which gaming chips, bro?
Any Western chip, bro. Nvidia, AMD, yeah, the big ones. Like why are they sales? I'm asking you a question. I don't need you to tell. I'm asking you a question. Why
which chips,
is that?
Though?
Is it which the gaming, the 5090, whatever? Why?
Bro.
The 50 or the 60, chips? The 6090, the 5090, the 4090, all the chips, all the little components that they do to build for you to build your personal computer. Why is that going to be cut in half by 2027? It's a factual thing that's going to be cut in half that I don't think y'all even know.
Which chips are you talking about?
Okay, is the 5090 a chip? Am I tripping?
The 5090 is a GPU, is for the GPU chips.
Yes. Okay. That's what I mean. I said gaming chips made by Nvidia, bro. Do they make something other gaming chips? Whatever gaming chips.
I thought you said AMD as well too. I heard
AMD as well.
AMD makes different chips.
Okay, but they're still chips that go into PCs, right?
Into their GPUs, yes.
Yes. Okay.
And they also make
why is this shit hard?
Chips as well. Well, because it's complex.
Okay, so why? I'm asking you. Okay. Do you even know why those sales are going to be cut in half?
The sales of which chips?
The AMD gaming chips, all of them. The Nvidia chips.
So AMD CPUs the sales are gonna be cut in half. And also the GPU chips are also gonna be cut in half.
What's up? Fuck Charlie. What'd you say?
You said AMD chips. I'm asking which AMD chips, because AMD makes CPUs. They also make GPUs. They also make
anything that goes into gaming, bro. Anything that goes into gaming is what I'm saying. Anything they make that goes into gaming. Anything they make. Anything from any of these companies that they make. Why is that essentially going to be cut in half in 2027? Do you know what's going on in the PC industry right now?
So if it's cut in half.
Why are the sales going to be cut in half?
Can you please show me where it says that the sales of the chips are going to be cut in half?
Oh my God, do you know? I'm asking you yes or no. Do you know what's happening in the PC space?
Show me where it says it.
So then no. So then I'll tell you, and you can look it up. But
you can't
don't
say
know.
something and ask me to go look it up. You have to show me, man.
Okay, let me ask you another question.
You got to show me.
Because you don't know
when I answered your question.
How can I show you, bro? We're not next to each other.
I linked to YouTube videos in your chat.
I can't go look at a link while I'm live on a PlayStation, bro.
You owe it to, at least tell me where you even saw it. Let me go find it. You at least owe that to me.
Nigga, the news. If you're paying attention to the PC industry. What news? If you don't pay attention to the PC industry, you pay attention to the console industry. That's all you pay attention to is the console. And you don't know what's even happening to the PC right now.
Well, you
this is why I'm saying PC
DIY
is dying.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm asking you to show me? I do pay attention.
Okay, then
but I know that what you're saying is not based in any reality. I was just
no, it's 100% reality.
You can't
it's
prove
law.
What you just
it's
said.
It's law now. It's over.
Then
you don't know.
Then. If you say that it's the truth, then prove it to us.
No, okay. I'll tell you.
I'm sitting here.
People on my channel know because I've talked about this for years. What the people on your channel
know? Show me. They're sitting here typing nonsense. They can pull the. They can go pull the freaking link and paste it in the chat so that I can see it. Right. Whenever I ask you guys on PlayStation to show me, you won't start running around. Just show me.
Okay, I will. I'll tell you, and then you can go look it up. Right? You don't got slaves and shit, bro. Nobody's a slave, dog. Go look it up if you're interested. If you're interested in the PC space and what's happening, then you go look it up. Because China kicked every single chip out of China.
They kicked who?
They kicked Nvidia out, AMD, anybody that's not Chinese made. That's not based in the Chinese business in the tech industry has been kicked out. If you know or don't know, but China makes up about half of Steam players itself. You can go look that up. You can go look that up in your. Hold on, let me finish. You can go look that up in your analytics and see and look up what's the most used language.
Show us in the chat. Stop spurging,
bro. I'm not spreading shit. It's the fucking news.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your guy in the chat.
Don't worry
just give me a link.
Don't worry about the chat. You didn't know this, did you? You didn't know this, did you?
So not only are they cutting,
why do you think they're all leaving, bro? Why do you think they're all leaving? Why do you think there was a post today of people saying fight against China and the AI? Did you see that?
Okay.
And I even retweeted it and said, East versus West. I've been telling y'all, I've been called all this shit because I've been called it. Been told people for years. So China has kicked y'all out, and now AI is the battle, right? Because that's where it is. The only reason why Xbox is even stopping making consoles and going into the PC market is because of AI. Everybody's doing nothing but AI. And they're doing AI because they've lost China. They've lost China. China has kicked them out. You know what I'm saying? And that's half of the money that they were making. Remember that $443 million I told you about? That's about to be cut in half. It's about to be detrimental. It's about to be detrimental. When it's cut in half, it means it's going to be detrimental to continue to make it for DIY gamers. They're going to cut you off.
They're going to ditch PC gamers.
China already did. They already lost half. It only
you said they kicked Nvidia. China didn't kick me. You said they kicked Nvidia, right? And AMD, right?
Yeah.
So if they kicked them, what you're insinuating is they're gonna then go, oh, they kicked us. They're gonna then run to AI. They're not gonna make any components for PC gaming.
Well, they lost half. They're gonna lose half their money, bro. You're not understanding, are you?
Okay. So if they lose half their money, what you're saying is they're gonna abandon PC gamers. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what's gonna be crazy though is if they dare announce one more product for PC gamers. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna basically.
Well, no, they can announce. They can announce as many products. They can announce as many. They've already announced that they're already lowering. They're already taking chips out, bro. They already announced that they are already making y'all pay more for these same chips because these chips are gonna have to be put on somebody else. They've already announced it, bro. Macron has already announced that they are dodging y'all already. They are gonna be cutting the whole company. Crucial. 34% of 32% of all RAM out there. It's not about what you think. At the end of the day, the Chinese market is bigger than you think. Do you know that's why PlayStation's been putting their games on PC is because of China?
You've been saying a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with Nvidia not selling devices to us as PC gamers.
No, half of you won't be getting them. China makes up half of you. You understand that? You get what I'm saying? China makes up half of you, and they will no longer have those products on their shelves, dog. So that means that NVIDIA, AMD, all those people, no matter the component, but we're just focusing on just PC, because it's not just PC gaming, it's every component. You're laughing, but this is what's happening right now in the PC space. And you don't have a single video about this, do you?
How did I get
right?
drawn into that? All I wanted to do was just play Mortal Kombat, but bro.
See, that's what I don't understand about y'all, is that I'm not saying anything. Am I being mean to you? Am I saying anything disrespectful?
Mean, like, I teach middle schoolers, bro.
Trust me, I'm just saying. I'm just asking you. You're saying you're talking like you regret being here now.
It's like, have I
disrespected you? Did I say anything incorrect?
No, you did not. I just did not.
Did I say anything incorrect?
Get to play the game. I was gonna game, and now I didn't get the game. You know, so I'm just like, okay.
So
anyways,
let's put
that one. Let's put that one back. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So what you're saying right now, it has absolutely nothing to do
with what?
With PC gaming.
Half of the PC market being cut out.
What you've successfully
done. Half of the PC gaming market being cut out has nothing to do with PC gaming.
Okay, so you're talking about PC gaming, but here's what you're not telling me. You're not telling me that PC gaming and just the regular PC market, they share components. King Thrash, how did you not even factor this piece into it? A person that needs a PC for a hospital and a person that needs a PC in terms of gaming are different by like one component. So if you're saying they're gonna throw PC gamers into the trash, they have to then throw the hospitals and the banks and the other institutions as well.
Why?
Is your hospital in need of? Is not in need of computers? Are your other institutions that are not AI institutions in need of other components?
Do you think the hospitals shop on Newegg or something?
So Micron left the business to supply hospitals or AI data centers?
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm asking you. You said
Macron didn't leave the PC
So
space.
Micron didn't need the office. It didn't need the hospitals and the offices and the other sectors that use computers, right?
They left the consumer space.
They left it. They didn't say the gamer space. Now you're being honest with yourself. Oh,
well,
look at that. Do
you know what the consumer? So you don't know what a consumer is?
The consumer is not always the gamer, though. You know there are more people that use computers as well, too, that are not just gamers, right? And you know that there are other people who make components for those people as well, too, right? So if they want to throw the gamers out, they might as well throw us all out because like the way the PCs are designed, and this is not something you considered, we use and share similar components. This is a fantasy from the PlayStation fanboys, man. You guys are fantasizing to death.
What are you talking about, bro? Like
the same RAM that is in my gaming PC is in the same RAM that's in the doctor's office, that's in the computer in the bank, and everywhere else, as long as it's the same architecture.
Okay, so those are what you call corporate spaces, bro. They buy in bulk.
How about buy in bulk? Corporate spaces as well.
When's the last time you bought? When's the last time you bought RAM?
Small businesses.
The hospital, the medical industry is a small business.
How about small businesses?
No. So you want to change? Okay, you made a mistake on saying hospitals. Is what you're saying, right?
I did not make a mistake. I'm saying the small business owner and VG in his little corner and the big hospital, we're all using similar devices. So Crucial can go pound sand and not make money from us. Someone else is going to come take our money.
I see what you're saying.
Someone else is going to come take our money.
No. I see what you're saying. Listen to this. This is the funny part. What the fuck make you think that small business owners build their PC like a DIY PC gamer? They will just go to the store. They'll go to Best Buy. About the fuck is on the counter?
Okay, so HP, that's building the PCs for hospitals and all that, is going to now not use the same components to build a gaming PC for PC gamers, because it's the same thing, right?
They're not making. The hospitals aren't making gaming PCs.
I know, but HP and Dell are, and Lenovo are. I warned you about this thing. You were running into this thing so heavy.
I'm not running into nothing. You act like HP in them builds NVIDIA chips. Like they buy parts, but they buy
yes.
parts in bulk. They sell
and
HP
then they
computers
sell the
in bulk.
PCs to us.
They sell they sell them in bulk. My guy,
HP?
they are customers. They are not consumers. Macron closed Crucial because they're shutting down their consumer business.
Okay, so they don't want to sell directly to me. I'll go to HP and buy from HP if I wanted one.
Buy a whole HP computer, take the RAM out, and maybe that's how y'all gonna have to do it.
Well,
all I'm saying is
so HP it doesn't see me as worthless. Is that what you're saying to everybody in the chat? They do, and yet they're still making me. They're still making me Omen PCs.
Well, okay.
Lenovo is still making Legion PCs.
What's the name of HP's
gaming brand?
No. Listen. Let me finish.
Okay.
Okay. Omen is their brand. Okay.
That's a gaming brand.
What's the name of the chips inside of the Omen?
Intel, Nvidia, AMD, or whatever.
Nvidia, AMD. So those are the companies we need to worry about, right? Because those are the ones manufacturing, right? Right. So now, you want to talk pre-builts, right? If you was listening earlier, I said that's what's going to be left. The DIY PC gamer are the ones who's dying. When you buy a pre-built, that's not DIY.
Be careful. Don't finish that statement. Don't finish
it. When you buy a pre-built, it's not DIY.
Don't finish it.
When you buy a pre-built, it's not. You didn't do it yourself. It's pre-built. It's in the fucking name.
If you're asking for it, let me go ahead and body this argument. Since you don't want to.
All right, body it, bro.
The companies that actually Crucial is not going to sell us RAM directly, but they'll sell to HP, right?
They are selling.
Are they going to sell to Corsair? Are they going to sell to Corsair too?
They're not a consumer. They're a customer, right?
Who sells RAMs to consumers?
Crucial.
Corsair sells RAMs to consumers too.
Yeah. So does Samsung. Okay.
King Thrash. You misread Micron and thought that the gaming industry is. Why do you guys keep doing this?
What are you talking about? Nobody said that Samsung stopped. I said that it's happening. I didn't say it happened. It's happening.
You said Crucial.
You have to. You need to. I said Crucial. I said there's big three. That's what I said. Did I not? I said Crucial is 32%. They are the lowest of the big three, but it's very close. Okay. One of the big three. It's not like one of those little small bullshit ones. It's actually one of the big three. Are pulling out of the customer space. You did finish.
I tried to warn you.
Okay, go ahead. I guess I didn't let you finish. Keep going. Keep going.
You said that the PC industry is abandoning us, is tolerating us, and sees us as worthless as PC gamers.
Right. Okay.
I should have stopped you there, but here's the thing.
Okay, here's the thing.
The PC gaming side, in terms of components, is basically similar. Why? We use basically x86 64 architecture. The consumer side is served by a whole lot of different players out there. Some you don't even know their name.
Yeah, if they don't build their shit in China, they getting cut the fuck out of China, and half of them go.
Some of them are Chinese companies. You know.
Okay, I just said if. Right? I just said if. If they're not Chinese, and I don't mean made in Taiwan. I mean like actually built in Taiwan. Okay, then they should be fine.
Yeah,
but they don't.
We should be fine then.
Wait, no. Newegg. Okay, what components do Newegg build?
Good question.
No,
they build RAM.
They build RAM.
They actually sell RAM. They don't build it.
They build and sell it.
They're not a consumer like HP and some of the other big dogs. Probably not as big as HP, so they can.
HP ain't a consumer.
You just said that. You said they're not a consumer.
No, I said they're not a consumer. They are customers, not consumers.
And Newegg is also a customer to whoever's supplying them RAM. They have their own RAM brand called Team Group. Made by who? I don't know the company that's actually supplying them, and I don't care honestly.
So do you have their shit in your computer right now?
Do I have a Team Group RAM?
Yeah.
No, I never bought one. Why?
Why not? Why not?
And the others.
Why not?
I bought another brand. I bought what's the name of that brand that's in there? I don't. Which brand? Oh yeah, I bought the Kingston for my AM5.
So you
bought the ballistics for my AM4, and I bought another ballistics for my AM4. I bought a Corsair the other day on Facebook Marketplace for my other AM4 builds, and these are all RAM sellers that sell to us.
That sell to you, yes. I
The
never said that
market
they.
is so is so disintegrated. This is why PC rocks, bro. This is why we're over here just like
PC
acting all
rocks.
stupid, bro.
PC rocks. Okay, so I mean, I know PC does rock, but you don't make money. When's the last time you bought RAM? How many times have you bought? How many times have you bought RAM in the past year?
I don't have to be the only one that actually.
No,
buys
I'm just,
RAM.
I'm just asking a normal question. I'm on God. I'm just asking a normal ass question. When is it? How many times have you bought RAM this year?
I don't need RAM. I mean, I bought a lot,
okay.
but I don't.
Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. It must not have been this year. Okay. When's the last time you bought RAM?
I think it was like last week. Actually, I have another RAM kit coming in the mail.
Oh, so last week
I
bought RAM.
Actually, no, I bought RAM. I bought RAM. Hold on.
So how much? So then, how much RAM do you buy a year then?
A year? How about the big hospitals like you said, and they order in bulk?
Oh my God, dog! Like, why do you keep fucking trying to dodge? I'm asking you a normal question.
I'm not dodging anything.
How much RAM did you buy? It's a simple question, then, bro. How much RAM did you buy this year?
I don't know. I don't want to say. It's not that I don't know. I actually know, but I don't want to say.
Why not?
I don't like talking about my PC builds in public. If you
want,
turn this.
We'll talk about RAM. I didn't ask you.
Turn the stream off. Let me show you my builds. I
don't want to see your build. I just want to know how many.
You don't want to see them?
How many RAM chips have you bought this year?
I'll tell you when we get off stream. I don't want to brag.
What? No, brag away. That's all PC gamers do is brag. What are you talking about?
You have to understand. I'm not like everybody's an individual. PC gamers are not like a collective monolith. You know what I mean? We're all individuals. Listen. We all do our thing individually, right?
The only reason why I'm asking you, how much RAM you bought is because I guarantee you that these companies that they are leaving you for bought millions more. And people like PC gamers,
they're leaving.
PC gamers think that it's going to affect consoles. Are you one of those people that think this RAM situation is going to also affect consoles?
I'm not. I don't know how. So that's a great question.
It's a great
PlayStation and Xbox, they have their pipelines with these suppliers
but they're PCs.
To you. Hold on. They have. You said that they're custom-made devices. Though,
well,
right?
you said that they're PCs.
They are.
But go ahead. You're contradicting yourself. But go ahead.
Yeah. So
okay, go ahead. Okay.
They have their own arrangements that they're going to go ahead and negotiate. Now, if those customers decide that they want a price, give them a higher price, then it's going to affect them. But I can't say anything is going to be definitive. However, the part of the business that affects me as the PC gamer, I can always hide behind the big fat hospital or HP as the customer, or Newegg as the customer, or Corsair as the customer, because they have more resources and they know how they're going to go ahead and distribute the items that they want to sell. That's the beauty of PC. PC enjoys a disintegrated market compared to a market where everything is actually, from one or very limited economy supply chain. And that way, I can buy. The other day, I made a build on PC. Somebody was asking me in the chat. I put a build together. That night, RAM, DDR4 RAM was $26.99. In that video, I paused the recording and I bought that RAM live. The next morning, the RAM went up.
Okay.
I have the RAM in my hand for $27. I'm going to gift it to somebody here in a bit. It's a DDR4 8 gig RAM module. And so, and that's why I told you turn the stream off. Some of you are saying it's weird to keep it private, bro. I'm African, bro.
Okay, we don't gotta talk about that then. We don't gotta talk about that because I think that the people need to hear these conversations. Somebody.
But are they willing to hear though, or they just want to tell me that PC
you shouldn't even be looking at the chat. I'm not looking at the chat. You shouldn't even be looking at the chat. You shouldn't even be looking at the chat. Okay, well then, don't take it personal.
They're your folk though. They're
they're not. I don't have fans. I don't have folks. These are gamers who listen to gamers.
I didn't say they're your fans. I said they're your folk. I said they came here to see you.
They some of them are. I mean, Doc is in here. You got the other guy in here.
Yeah, I see some of you. I see Mango. He's a sub. I see your people down. They hang with you, man. That's what's up. There's nothing wrong with that. That's good.
They like the truth. But what I'm saying is this though, about. Like, okay, forget the whole how much RAM you got. All right, I mean, whether or not you want to know or understand what's happening in the PC world is fine. It's just that I just find it disturbing that PC gamers aren't focusing on the issues that they have right now. And like I said, the original question that I said was, do you think this RAM situation is going to affect consoles?
I said I don't know.
No, but I didn't. No, the question is, do you think? I understand you don't know. Rather, do you think it will? And if you do, why? If you don't, why?
I already said, my opinion. I said it depends on how Sony and Xbox and Microsoft negotiate. And Nintendo doesn't have much of a problem for now, anyway.
They got RAM chips in their shit too.
They probably locked in their prices for however many they ordered, right? So
right.
for now, they're beautiful.
So they understand. So you understand that they understand that you understand and know that consoles and PC ain't the same. Console and DIY PC gamers ain't the same. They're not in the same boat, and it's because consoles are not consumers; they're customers, right?
Okay, however you want to put it, I'm
this is the facts. No, me too. Me too. But you're a YouTuber, and you talk a lot of shit on gaming, and it's just like, if you guys are going to talk that shit, fine. But it's like, if you actually gave a fuck about PC gaming, then you know what's going on. The truth of the matter is that
have a welfare PC or something, bro. I have to hide my PCs, man. Y'all are not gonna bait me out of these things, bro.
No. Don't worry about
those who know. People who know. I'm not.
What are you gaming?
I put the worst one on Facebook for y'all. I said on Twitter for y'all.
Do you game at a higher quality? You game at a higher quality than consoles?
If I'm on a PC that can do it, yes.
Well, what? So you choose to have a PC that doesn't do it?
Yeah, sometimes I just play on whatever I can play on. Actually, honestly, all my PCs can game better than a console. If you want,
all your PCs can.
Naturally, no. My handhelds cannot. They're PCs. They can't.
Those are PCs.
Yeah, but yeah, they
so I ain't even gonna have that argument.
If you want to be on a technical sense, the handhelds they're not doing the console, but my PCs. There's one of them that I would say will fight with the PS5. It's the one that when I keep tweaking, and it's my PS5 mess around. I put the Bazzite
what's your infatuation with the PS5 then? Like, it should just be strong.
I have a PS5.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So why would you need to build a PC that's like a PS5?
Because there are people constantly asking me on my channel, like, hey, VG, I want to build a PC that can do this. And I say, yeah, well, use these components, and it's going to give you a similar experience.
Oh, so your fans, your PC fans are asking you to help them build a PC.
These guys
so console guys want to spend more money to play a PC version of the console they already have.
I can't tell you exactly what it is they want.
None of it makes sense to me.
Some of them, hey, dude, when I moved from PlayStation 4 to PC, right? Mm-hmm. It only made sense to me. I moved for one reason.
What?
And I still bought a PS5. I think this is the thing that shocks a lot of people.
We know. All you guys do this. All you guys have a PS5. All you guys have an Xbox. You just have a PC so you can pretend to be a PC gamer. That's basically what it is.
No. You have to understand. I've been a PC nerd since I was a boy.
Okay.
This
bought consoles.
This isn't.
It doesn't make sense to call you.
Because I liked PlayStation.
You like
Does that shock everybody? Yes.
Do you buy PlayStation games on PC?
I do, and I buy them on PlayStation. The ones I want to play.
So you still dip. So you still like PlayStation?
I like some PlayStation games. Yes.
No, I mean nobody likes all games, bro. Like I'm not. Yes. I'm saying it, but you like PlayStation still.
I do. I don't know why. So you can criticize.
What PC? What PC exclusive do you have that's better than PlayStation games?
In genre sense?
No, just period. Like, what is a higher quality PC game that's not on PlayStation that makes games like God of War or Horizon look like shit?
You're speaking from the perspective of when you say quality, that's subjective. You and I like God of War.
Let's go quality on PC sense, like fidelity, like.
Okay, when you talk about
all that, when you run all of that at the same time, say for example, Horizon, right, will play at 60 frames per second, 4K, ray tracing. I think. Like what game that has that same visual fidelity are you running at 4K 60 frames per second? That's an open world game.
A lot of the games that you'll find that they're published everywhere, and I'm not even playing those games.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I'm playing the PlayStation games I want to play. God of War.
Uh-huh.
I like God of War 2018.
Star Citizen isn't out yet, sir.
You said what?
No. Somebody said Star Citizen, but it's not even out yet. Keep going.
Nah, that's a crappy.
Yeah.
So God of War 2018, Marvel Spider-Man 2018, Miles Morales. Those are games that are playing. Uncharted 4, 30 FPS or 60 FPS. In fact, I was gonna double dip for Uncharted 4, but I got mad at PlayStation because they were charging that extra to get the high texture, to get the 60 FPS version or some crazy thing like that. I double dip on those PlayStation games I like. I'll buy them on PlayStation. I beat them on PlayStation. I'll go on PC and just buy them again, and I'll download a 100% file or completion file because I'm not playing all that just so I can play endgame and stuff. Because the games that you like are not necessarily about the fidelity and all of the above. I can't stand Horizon.
Then what's the point of PC?
More than 10 minutes.
What's the point of PC then?
The freedom that you can actually do whatever the flip you want.
Well, right, but like if you don't want to do, 120 frames per second at 4K or something that consoles can't do, what's the point?
That's a good question. But again, let me take you back to the data point, the Steam hardware survey. Only 2% have 24 gig VRAM cards.
Damn. Shit. So y'all don't buy nothing.
Those are the people. No. Those are the people who want to play at 4K and all that fidelity.
Oh, so you don't play at 4K? Do you play at 4K?
I do. I can if I want to.
No, but do you?
I never recommend it for anybody.
What kind of monitor do you have? You have a 4K monitor?
I have a 4K monitor. Yes, I do.
And you play? What games are you playing in 4K? Are you playing Horizon Forbidden West in 4K?
Okay, let me do something. Let me say something crazy. My 4080 build is connected to my 4K monitor. My 4090 build is connected to a 1080p monitor.
Okay.
To two 1080p monitors. I don't care about 4K.
Okay.
I just play a game that I want to play.
You don't. Oh,
you know what I mean?
Right.
But
right.
I have two 4K cards. Actually, I got whatever. I can play 4K, but I'm not interested in 4K. I'm interested in the games. When I started playing on PC, I did not build a gaming PC at the highest end. I built a gaming PC that I could afford.
Oh, okay. So you built one that you can afford.
That's
so you don't have. You're not part of the PC master race. You're just part of a guy who bought a PC.
PC master race has never been about. It's the meme is what you're taking as the literal.
Wait, you've been doing this
gaming.
And you say you since the PS4, so you've been doing this for about 5 years, right? 9 years. So you've been doing PC gaming.
This is post PS4. I had my PC pre PS4, but that's like back in the day when graphics cards. Nobody talked about them. They were there, like they were called video cards or whatever. But games could, if they were compatible with Windows 98 or Windows, 2000 or whatever, you could play them. Those were the days of nasty, really, hard PC gaming, and I did that. I enjoyed that. That was fun. It was always about the games and where I could play the games. It never. I feel like and here's the thing. Why I fight with PlayStation fanboys is because PlayStation fanboys, we somehow have taken the console to be more than what it is, and that's not what it is.
What's a fanboy?
A fanboy, somebody who always tells me that PlayStation is the best thing since peanut butter. Like I don't have one. Some people are still telling me, "Oh, notice how these on your chat." They're like, "Notice how these PC guys have PS5s." Bro, I just played a match of Mortal Kombat with King Thrash on my PS5. I traveled to another state to buy my PS5 during COVID when there were no PS5s.
So wouldn't that make you a PS5 fanboy?
Well, if I say yes, they're gonna say cap in the chat.
Right. So then why do you? So my thing is, why do people always use? That's why I asked you, because it's like, why do people always use fanboy as a negative? I'm a fan of gaming, right? And if you want to call me a fanboy of gaming, well then goddamn, I'm a fanboy of titties too. Call me that. It's. I always wonder why people want to use it as a detriment. You know what I mean? Like I never understood that.
Because it's used as a kind of as a slur of some kind. I think what they're trying to say is, if you're not going to be able to criticize the thing that you like, at least be honest about it. Or if you're going to try to downplay somebody else's platform, when you have holes in your own platform, then you're not maintaining similar energy levels. Like me, and here's the thing you want to do when you're going in. There are going to be things that you like. Like me, the guy in chat that I was telling you, there's an Intel guy. He and I, we go back and forth. I'm an AMD guy. He's an Intel guy. But by golly, we have to criticize those two companies if they mess up. Even though we like them. Even though I laugh at him. I'm like, you still on Intel? He's like, you shut up with your AMD, blah, blah, blah. We go back and forth with that. But you still have to be able to criticize it. And honestly, not putting down, like, the way, when this thing gets out of hand, everybody's throwing Xbox under the bus. Xbox is terrible. But it's like, y'all are not giving enough credit to Xbox. I'm a PC guy, and I'm looking at, and I'm a PlayStation guy too, and I'm looking at both, and I'm saying, but this is not fair. I remember when they would say Xbox had no games because PlayStation had these wonderful games, and I played these PlayStation games. I bought an Xbox One, bro. I sold it back. I bought an Xbox One again. I sold it. During the PS4 days, I was like, there's nothing here I want to play. Right. And there wasn't for me.
So why didn't you sell your PS5?
Because there are games I want to play on the PS5.
Oh, so you're one of those guys who don't like to wait.
Oh, I can wait. I didn't buy Yote. I mean, I'm not going to buy Wolverine on PlayStation. I'm going to just wait for it on PC. And if
so why not just sell your PS5?
Because
why not just sell it while it still has worth? Like, I never understood that. It's like,
I want to keep my PS5. I can play games with many more people because I have access to their own ecosystem now.
What do you mean? Like, you can cross-play damn near everything now, including Mortal Kombat.
Weird. Some games are weird. This Mortal Kombat game, it does a weird thing from the Steam version where you have to, it just only allows me to add my Steam friends. So that's why immediately when you said you were going to get it, I didn't even buy it. I got PS Plus Extra. You are the first person I got PS Plus Extra for. But I'm a gamer, and I don't care. If I'm going to game with you, we're going to play a video game.
Right.
It doesn't matter where you are. And this is why you see me, I say things like, exclusivity needs to go away. We just need to be able to get gaming.
Why?
Oh, yes.
Why? Oh, yes. That don't make no sense.
That's a whole different conversation.
No, well, let's have it real quick. Because that never made sense to me. Like, I never understood why the customer feels like they can tell the seller how to make money and then tell them the worst way to make it. I never understood that. Like, tell me how it makes sense for exclusives not to be around.
Okay. Your claim where the consumer tells the producer how to actually make money being absurd is actually a valid claim. I agree with you. However, if the customer chooses not to give the producer money and it affects the producer has themselves to blame.
Okay, but these producers are making money. Okay, go ahead.
Exclusivity deals, they have their challenges. They have their wins. Now, I also, and somebody called me out on this. They said, VG, you do know that the third-party developer also has the right to do what they want with their game. I said, honestly, bro, I didn't think about that. So, yes, they have the right to do whatever they want with their game. But they should not come crying back like Square Enix is about their profitability basically hitting the bottom bin.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean crying back? What do you mean, like Square Enix crying back?
Square Enix right now is facing they're facing a financial challenge.
Okay.
Where the games that they put exclusive, now that could be many things. It could be that their game just sucked too. That's probably why it didn't sell, on the consoles. It could be that the game was just not up to par, right?
Well, I think almost every Square Enix game was coming out on PC though.
Yeah, they're doing that now because their sales depending on just PlayStation has not been as profitable as other companies.
You're one of those guys. Oh, you think that Square was talking about PlayStation, huh?
No, hold on. Don't go throw me under the bus yet.
I'm not. I'm just going by what you just said. You just said PlayStation.
Their exclusivity with PlayStation, because they have made games exclusive to PlayStation that they eventually brought to other platforms.
What?
Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7.
Okay.
They went back to their shareholders, Forspoken, They went to their shareholders and they said to their shareholders after Final Fantasy 16 launched that it could have been better in terms of sales and profits.
Well, yeah.
Now,
okay, but wait.
Came out
okay, go ahead.
And said their shareholders came out just the other day. One of their shareholders and said that one of their biggest challenges are their losses, and basically they were comparing Square Enix with other players like Capcom and EA, and those companies.
I think
they're not participating.
Well, not, but see, that's the thing, though. I see you guys got to start fucking studying more, bro. Because you guys like would understand what they're saying if you fucking took the time to understand what they're saying.
Okay, what are you saying?
For example,
I didn't read it.
No. You're reading what journalists are telling you, right? And these journalists don't study shit.
No. I read the first 10 pages of the investor's 100 PowerPoint slide, scathing remarks to Square Enix.
I know.
It's there. This is not a journalist. This is what the investors are saying.
Okay, but you aren't understanding that Square made more exclusives for Nintendo than they did PlayStation. Like, when they're saying exclusive, why do you think you see like those like fucking Octopath and shit, and you fucking see that one tactics game? And Square Enix has made more exclusives for cell phones and Nintendo than they have PlayStation. So it's like when they say they're going to stop making exclusives, it's not just PlayStation just because Final Fantasy was on PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all of them. Like Square Enix is trying to make an excuse to their investors as to why they're not selling as much as they used to sell. But they're not. So they want to blame exclusivity on that, which is a valuable fucking explanation as to what's going on. But at the same time, they're not putting out games as good as they used to be. Like they used to. The PS2 days, the PS1 days, they was killing shit. But they're no longer killing shit.
I said it could be that the games suck. I don't play Final Fantasy.
It's not even just sucking. Like Final Fantasy 7 already turned off Final Fantasy enthusiasts by not being turn-based to begin with, right? So just that choice alone already affected the many people who wanted a remake of Final Fantasy 7, but they went and they changed Final Fantasy so much that motherfuckers just didn't like it. Some people did, but a lot of new people to the series also came in because it was tailored for the new type of gamer who wants more action in their shit. Final Fantasy 16 suffered from this as well. It was basically Devil May Cry. And it got criticized by people who love Final Fantasy as a turn-based or RPGs in its traditional sense. To watch it turn into something like that, they're like, I didn't buy a Final Fantasy game to play fucking Devil May Cry. I don't like Devil May Cry games. So then when you got the action people who look at Final Fantasy and hear the name, they're not thinking action game. They're thinking turn-based RPGs. They fucked around and changed the game and tried to switch fucking people who like certain type of games, not realizing that the action people not even paying attention to Final Fantasy since it's always been that way. And the people who want Final Fantasy are pissed off because it's an action game when they wanted to, they just should have fucking evolved the turn-based way of these games to keep that there. But they've lost that now.
Just like Capcom did when they were reinventing the Resident Evil series.
Right.
The investors actually they put that in the slide. They said lack of continuity of series. Basically, they called Square Enix out. You know what I mean? Now, you also got to go ahead and think about it this way. They were probably taking a risk. If you think about it, like somebody said in the chat, they changed it like they did God of War. When God of War changed, there are a lot of people who said we don't like the new, 2018 formula that they put out here compared to the old stuff. So I don't know what they were following, but you think
they made the right choice. And I'm not saying that because PlayStation. I'm saying that because they sold more. Like they were able to attract the people who were in their own fan base and attract new people. People saw God of War as an action game. It's still an action game. It's just done differently. It's just done different.
I like the new look. The old ones back on the PS3, PS2. I played them just a little bit. I never beat any of them or whatever because that style of gaming.
They're fantastic games.
I bet they are. I mean, I didn't own a PS2. I never owned a PlayStation. I used to borrow from my friends.
Fucking play God of War remastered on the PS5. Well, it's really for the PS4, but you play that. It's one of the best games ever made. But at the same time, it is a drastic difference. But it's because it's a drastic difference because it was based on the limitations of a PS2. Like that gameplay style is based on the limitations of a system. So where they had to do the isometric camera far away type of shit to where now you got a God of War where you not only can you go close up and do all of this shit, you can actually have an actual story. Like God of War used to be like, who the fuck is you? I'm about to beat your ass. It used to be that. That's what it was. That's what it is. And now it's like he has purpose. But the purpose makes sense. As far as the story goes, I think they did the best job on making it make sense because it's really Kratos getting his family back and doing whatever he can to keep that family alive. If you know the game, if you know the God of War story, you know that he killed his family. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he was mad at the gods. He got a new family and the gods are trying to kill his family. That's the only time you actually see him in the cinematic parts lose his mind and become old Kratos is when Atreus is in danger. When Atreus is in danger, somebody got to go. Hold on. Hey! Shut your ass the fuck up. You over here barking at nothing. No, it's like, so that makes sense. I think they did it right, but at the same time, I understand the people who want to double jump and you know what I'm saying, do all the stuff that Kratos was doing. I even criticized it from how Kratos' combat is because he used to beat up big, giant monsters. You know what I'm saying? Now you're fighting people that's your size. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that I love the game, but that's the criticism I gave it. It was because the battles weren't as gigantic as they used to be, to where you feel like a full-ass god. But the Norse gods do have small gods, but he should have been beating up the world snake or whatever. Beat up a full giant, you know?
I think the old school style that players appreciated. I mean, maybe they felt they exhausted it. They were trying to come again with a new God of War after how many years from the previous one. But I'm glad they did. I'm glad they made the change.
Yeah, it's some good moves. I just think Final Fantasy didn't make Square Enix didn't know how to convert themselves, and so they copied off other people's gameplay styles instead of making it their own. That's why fucking Expedition 33 gets the overhype that it gets because they did a different take on the the turn-based style of fighting. You know what I'm saying? Because they changed it in the right way. That's what Square Enix should have did something like that. Instead, they was like, fuck it, we're going to make Devil May Cry. They made a great game. I love Final Fantasy 16. I really do. Love it to death. Love the story, everything. But I'm one of the turn-based. I'm an RPG guy. So I'm like, you should have never changed it. Now I'm scared if they make a Chrono Trigger remaster or remake. I'm scared if they do that because then I heard they're going to mess up that turn-based. That was one of the most creative turn-based games in gaming history. But I don't know. I might be getting too deep into the gaming space. I don't know how deep you go in the gaming world. But there's certain things that they should have did and didn't do. What happened, Mom?
They did not fill your cup up.
No, my cup is large. That is some fucking BS.
No, look at my cup.
Oh, what the fuck?
What kind of drinks are these?
Oh, they fucked us up.
King Thrash, I gotta go to bed, man.
Yeah, go to bed, dog. My wife over here, man, they fucked us up on the food.
Should we even drink this?
Thank you for having me on the show, impromptu. This was not planned, guys. We were just playing a video game, and Thrash said he wanted to go live, and I said fine, no problem. I appreciate you.
I know what they did. All right, no problem. I appreciate you too, bro. Good look.
Yep.
We gotta do this. We gotta do this in the real way. We gotta have a real conversation about this shit. And I think you need to start looking up some of that shit. I'm not even clowning PC gaming, bro. I'm telling y'all like I told the Xbox dudes when I said Xbox is dying from what they're doing, bro. I've been in business for a long time, and what I see right now, no, you will not be fine, bro. I am telling you now, you won't. You can look it up, bro. Find out. Look at what's happening in China. The PC industry is worldwide, and they just lost half of their shit because China made up half of their shit, bro. Like, you really need to pay attention.
We'll be all
really
right.
need to pay attention.
The PC industry has gone through a lot. We went through Bitcoin, went through COVID.
No, it's more than that now.
Right.
It's more than that.
You know, it's okay.
It's more than that now.
If you say so.
No, I mean, AI is bigger than Bitcoin. China didn't cut out when they fucking were doing fucking Bitcoin. Like, the reason why China is even doing this is because of what happened with COVID and the GPUs. And China found themselves depending on Western chips in order to make their country run. So they started doing their own thing in Taiwan. This is why America and Taiwan, America is at war with, not at war, but battling China, putting their ships in Taiwan waters. Taiwan want to stay independent, and China like, no, y'all belong to us. I know what you talking about. Like, because America doesn't want Taiwan to be locked behind the arm of China because of the tech that's there, bro. They're building chips the size of cells right now. Taiwan has the best chips in the world right now, bro. I don't think y'all keeping up with what's going on in the PC space. I don't even like PC. Only reason why I'm keeping up with this is because I make documentaries, bro, and my documentaries demand facts, and they don't even come out of my mouth.
Before I go, let me say something.
Mm-hmm.
I like to hide what I know. I like to hide what
Why?
I do.
You're disrespecting the people who watch you.
Well, so here's something about me. I'm not interested in like bragging or to me I just
bragging.
One thing I want to do is this. I always want to be at least certain about what's going on before I can make a lot of judgments.
And study
up.
When
I see things, right? And when I see the way, things are going, I'm not quick to jump into like like this is the worst case scenario. After COVID, bro, I learned something very important. It's okay to sometimes just kick back and just let things just play out. After I saw COVID, that's when I really saw a weird part of our world. This whole PC thing when they're saying that there are shortages, there are no RAM shortages.
They're not.
Samsung,
they're just giving it to the people who matter.
They're just using it to try to starve all of us because they are not selling $200 RAM modules to the big dogs.
They are
using it to take advantage.
No, man. No, they are. The reason why Macron did what they did is because they're trying to beat Samsung and I forgot the other one. It's two of them. It's three of them, but they're the bottom of the big three. They want to come ahead in the AI, and so they're going to sell that. They're going to sell the fact that they are only selling to AI. As far as their RAM chips, to be able to sell to these companies. To the sell pitch from them is going to be, unlike these other companies, we focus 100% on AI. We specialize in AI. Our company is built specifically for AI. That's our specialization. So you can go to Samsung if you want to, but we build our chips for AI. That's what they're going to say. That's why they're doing it. And that's why Samsung might do it, and that's why the other one might do it, because there's just so little money on the DIY PC space.
So the DIY PC space is served by others. That's the thing you have to also
and those others are also doing AI. At the end of the day,
Corsair doesn't make those chips.
If they no longer make RAM for PCs, will you be able to build a PC that you like at all? You'll be able to build a PC without old parts. You just live on old parts until you're gonna be obsolete while everything else is gone.
I have.
All it takes is one component that's necessary for a PC to work to no longer be there. They can build as many power supplies, GPUs if they want to.
I have built old parts. I've built PCs from old parts for many years. I think this is just, again,
this is you. It's a personal computer. So exactly. You don't care because it's personal to you. It's you.
Not that I don't care. It's just that I feel like if you inform people and give them the knowledge, and that's what I do. I mean, when people ask me on my channel, I say, yo, this is where you can find all this stuff, man. Like, you can go buy, dude. There's so many options. You know how many computers are sitting in like random places and nobody's using them? Some people, Well, yo, at this point, if they're doing this, this is only gonna catch the whales and the people who don't want to pay attention.
No, the
and
whales
are just gonna buy out of hysteria.
No, well, they're just they gotta focus their chips, bro. That's what's gonna happen. They gotta focus their chips to survive.
When they're ready for our money, they can come back to us. Watch.
No, you don't. That's what I'm saying. You don't have the power to say my wallet. You don't have that power.
We do.
That's what I'm saying. No, unless AI dies, you will not matter. If it, just like Xbox doesn't matter to Microsoft. Xbox is so easy. We just saw it happen with Xbox and Microsoft, where it's so easy to be like, I don't need you.
But that is not how it works.
Oh, what do you mean that's not how it works?
Because we have customers of
it's
these
happening.
Chip companies. Hold on. We have customers of these chip companies that still sell to the end user.
Right,
There's
but
an
you got
entire market of them.
Okay, and you guys are going to start. And look, there might be other companies that say, "Hey, we're not going to focus on AI. We're going to focus on gaming," and they're going to be the cheap, trash versions of these shits. That's what. If anything is left, it's going to be that. At the end of the day, it's happening now to where PC is holding back gaming.
Do you know how many companies are going to go out of business if they don't have a supplier? Of RAM chips.
Yeah, facts. But you're comparing PC gamers to companies. You are not a company. Like, you don't matter.
No, those companies, they sell specifically to PC gamers and individual end
Then they're
users.
stuck. Then that's their ass. If they're not caring about they're not caring about the consumer space. They're not. These companies. It is. It's a problem for PC DIY gamers.
It's not my problem. If they want money, they can go
for the DIY group. I'm not saying you. That's why I say PC is personal. So I get what you're saying. But at the end of the day, bro, like, when you stop getting supplied parts, since you don't build parts yourself, you're gonna be stuck in a discontinued world, bro. You're gonna be stuck in a, what do you call it when it's no longer relevant? Fucking I forgot what it's fucking called. Like, obsolete. There you go. You're gonna be in the obsolete section of the gaming space.
You know the crazy thing? You can still run you can still run basically any new game because of x86 64 architecture. You can still
yes, AMD will be affected by this. Yes, you say that again.
You can still use DDR3.
That's cool, but you'll be outdated and obsolete.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
Obsolescence on the PC world is not like everything else.
Okay.
And you see, this is the stuff. Okay. This is the stuff that
Right. So gaming. So console gaming is the premier place to game.
I mean, there's still AM5 RAM. There's still DDR5 RAM. It's just expensive.
I mean, where it's gonna be when you're paying $10,000.
Okay, let it be $10,000. We'll do DDR4 and DDR3.
Right. You're just going to realize how small the PC space is going to get.
Majority of PC gamers, you already saw that, right? That
they're all small.
33% of them are using 8 gig. They're not
ready. Like, the PC space is holding back gaming. I know. Like, it's just what it is.
You could call it whatever, but it
is. I mean, let's be honest, bro. Like, if most of y'all don't have a PC that can actually run today's games, like, what the fuck? You guys are holding like they whenever a game comes to PC, they have to build these PC games if they want to make money to work on the low tier, majority tier PC gamer.
That's what's up. That's how you get
the majority of people who are on Steam are people who have a weaker PC than a Series S.
That's fine.
It is. It's fine indeed.
So hold on. If we are gonna say that, what are we gonna say about the Nintendo Switch?
Nintendo Switch. What about it? What about the Nintendo
Switch? Is weaker hardware than all those PCs, basically.
Facts. Big facts. And more popular than all those PCs. Makes more money than all those PCs.
Not for many companies. If a
What are you
developer,
talking about?
if a developer optimizes their game across the board, the person who has a low spec PC is fine. You know that
No.
people think PC gamers, and this is the misconception that PC gamers all go to PC because of this maximum performance. Most PC gamers just want 60 FPS and 1080p.
No, well, I don't even know if that's what they want. I mean, at 1080p, sure. You know what I mean?
That's literally what they want. That's all they want.
1080, 60 frames, 1080p. So they're holding. So that's what I'm saying. They're holding back the gaming specs.
But the consoles.
What you just said it.
The consoles cannot do a lot of this performance.
What are you talking about?
That people
consoles,
expect from
1080p, 60 frames per second is a PS3 generation thing.
No, I'm not talking about that performance. I'm talking about, say, the things like 4K and 2K native. Most games can't run like that on the consoles.
What do you mean most games can't run like that
on the consoles? Most games don't run at native 2K and native 4K on the consoles.
Well, what is 2K?
That's 1440p.
Is that 1440p?
Yes,
what do you mean? The majority of PlayStation games run 1440p or above.
No, not without upscaling.
Oh, native?
Yes.
Wait, native? Now y'all worried about native? Native.
No. That's what whenever we before we had all these upscaling, it's native we were going for.
Native. That's what we're going for, yeah. But PC guys never really go for native, especially or even locked frames.
I go for native. I go for native, and I go for locked.
Well, what frame? What frame per second do you run? What's your
whatever
go-to?
The game will let me run.
Okay, so 120 frames. What game are you running at 120 frames locked?
120 frames locked?
Locked. You just said you do locked. So what game are you running at 120?
Locked.
Okay, so what game are you running 120 frames per second locked?
I haven't played a game that's 120 FPS locked.
No such thing, right?
1080. 1080. I will play.
Are
1080,
those?
I'll play 200.
Are those smooth?
Yeah, if you play
like 120 frames, not locked though. But are those smooth? Like, can you see frame drops?
You won't see any frame drops at 120.
You won't see frames. Okay. You know why that is?
Frame drops.
Do you know why that is? Like, why can't you see frame drops at 30 frames per second versus 60? Like if it's 60 frames per second, but it drops down to 20 and 30 or 40.
I can see frame drops at 30. If I'm playing at 30 and
you can see frame drops.
I can see frame drops.
Right. Same thing with 60, right?
And it drops, I can see it. But once I hit 70, 80, 90,
you can't see it, right?
I can't see it. But
you know what it is?
Well, you
know what it is?
You have responsiveness and latency.
No. Oh, do you run FSR?
I don't. Well, if the game has it by force, I have to. If not, I do everything native. I turn them off.
Yeah, of course you do. So you can't run a game stably, right? You don't run a game at stable frames if you're trying to go for 120, and then you let the industry lie to you and act like
you can.
No, what you mean? If the game is optimized, you can. There's too many ifs. You know what I'm saying? Like you're paying thousands of dollars for ifs.
That's a developer.
Right. You're depending. You're spending thousands of dollars to depend on people who make games for consoles and not PC.
I can play games at 4K. I mean, the older games, they will run at 4K 120 FPS.
Anybody can be play. Any machine can run a game at 120. You know what I'm saying? At 1080p.
And PC gamers, we like those old games because they're already fully optimized. They're cheap.
Right. Or you guys steal them.
Pattern.
Yeah, it is.
Why would I want to pirate a game when it's like $2?
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
no, 100%. I mean, why would I want to pirate a game at all when I love gaming? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So,
I mean, it could be $100. I wouldn't pirate it because I think that these people deserve to be paid for the work that they do.
Of course. I mean, that's why I double dip and I triple dip because I'm, when they say
you want to support
doing that.
Yeah, you want to support, but if PC DIY runners are so, okay with running old shit, then why would these companies make RAM for you? And then on top of that, why would these developers make games for you if you're holding them back on the vision that they want to actually have? Is if they want to make money in the PC DIY. How? If they want to make money, you need to be able to run it. So they have to hold their game back and make sure that your trash PC can run it in order to make money off you.
That's why McDonald's has got.
No, that's why PC gamers are holding back PC. Is holding back gaming.
That's why McDonald's has a junior burger and McDonald's has a regular.
Right, and PCs are the junior burger eaters. They buy the most junior burgers.
I don't think they care.
I think they do though, because every time a console gamer is talking about a game, you see a PC guy jump in and say it runs better on my PC.
They're trolling. You can't throw trolls on Twitter.
Well, nobody asked them. Nobody even asked them their opinion. We're not even talking about PC, and it happens 1,000,000% of the time. You guys always talk about frame rate, but never talk about it being stable. You always talk about resolution, but you only have a 1440p monitor. Like it's like the PC DIY gamer is like a pest in the space, and the industry is starting to say you guys don't matter.
I think it's because we annoy the console guys sometimes.
No, you guys no. In reality, you're annoying the PC industry.
I don't think.
In reality, like because you're taking up parts. You're just taking up. They don't. Macron just said, "Fuck your money."
Macron said that to all the consumers, not just.
Nvidia just said, "Don't even call us a gaming company anymore."
Well, that's their business.
They don't want your money. It's their business. They don't want your money. That's what I'm saying. They don't want your money.
They're still making stuff for us. If they don't want our money, we'll buy from EMD.
Bro, they charge you a premium. They charge you a premium to give you fake frames, and you think they care about you?
I'm not buying their 50 series.
I mean, well, shit. The 60 series ain't gonna be no different. The 70 series ain't gonna be no different.
I'm not buying it either. I don't need it.
Right. I mean, well, shit. They're giving you fake frames. Fake frames.
I'm not buying it. That's the beauty of it. That's why there are
right.
5090s to buy.
Right, 5090s.
You can almost not buy a 4090. Do you know why?
Why?
Because the 4090 was a genuine Nvidia card.
And that's the last one. It was the last card.
Up your butt.
Right.
The 4090 did not blow smoke up your behind.
Right, facts.
The 5090 is here to do nonsense. When I saw the 50 series and they said, "Oh, you can $500 for the performance of a 4090," we laughed and said, "Yeah, right." You know that. So again, you got to think about it. Like it's only people who are gullible that are just buying whatever anybody is throwing at them.
So do you think Nvidia is going to stop putting AI in their gaming chips?
Oh no, that's their thing. No. They gotta.
So it's a wrap. So it's a wrap. Either you accept that they're going to give you fake frames and fake everything else and fake everything to make you think that it's a higher frame, so they can charge you $2,000 and $3,000 for a chip that doesn't even use hardware to be powerful, use software that only basically is a virus to your fucking PC to make your PC thinks it's running a frame rate that it's not truly running.
We're not buying it. That's why you can.
But you would never buy Nvidia again, right? Is what you're saying?
If Nvidia makes a good card and they're not trying to blow,
but they're not gonna ditch AI, bro. They're not going to ditch. So then you will never buy them again, and this is why they're gonna get out of the gaming space as well.
That's fine. Let them go. I mean, y'all see, you gotta understand. You know, I don't have to game. You know, y'all gotta understand. Like,
I know AMD's going. Oh yeah, AMD is going there too with AI.
Let them go, bro.
So what are you gonna buy? So what chip are you gonna buy then?
I just probably won't game.
See? This is why I say the PC gaming space is done. You're literally showing the point right now, man. Like, the PC gaming space is dying, bro. That shit is out of here.
All of this is going to happen to PC with AMD and all, but somehow PlayStation and Xbox are going to be able to make, in the case of PlayStation, a console, in the case of Xbox, a PC.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
I mean, Xbox is making the hybrid thing, right? That's going to basically be a PC, right?
Well, how do you? It's impossible to make a console PC hybrid. Do you know why they say that? They say that so they can have good news on both sides or make you assume good news. They call it a PC. They say, "Oh, why is it expensive?" Oh, that's the PC side of it. You know that they just use there's no such thing as a console PC hybrid. You can't. It's impossible to make that. That's why console games aren't on a fucking Xbox Raw highlight. They're not there because they're two different platforms.
Yeah, but still though. So Xbox is, what are they gonna make then? A PC? Just a straight PC?
They're gonna make an OEM basically.
Okay.
And call it a console, because the OEM is basically a console, but it's not a console the way they want you to believe it is. But then they want to say, oh, it has PC because it has all these downloads and upgrades and all this shit. Like they're gonna use the negativity for that as excuses, bro. That's what they're doing because that's where the money is. It's all about AI.
So somewhere, somehow, AI is going to do all of this stuff, and most PC gamers are not worried. I think you listen to the hysteria on Twitter. You misjudge.
No. I don't even follow PC guys. I don't even know. I go to the actual companies and what they're doing.
So if PC gaming is a wrap, then so what are we?
It's dying. Just like Xbox was dying, and I told people Xbox was going to die like 8 years before it happened. And I kept telling people, and people kept talking just like you. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Like, and I'm like, bro.
I didn't say anything's not gonna happen.
Well, okay, true. But I'm saying like people want to deny what I say, bro. And it's like I've been right for too long to give a shit. Like I'm just trying to tell y'all, like I try to tell Xbox dudes. These people are moving
you might be right,
away from you.
But here's the thing. You have to consider that the PC component industry is very different. Once you realize what you're saying and what is actually out here, you'll realize that we're literally in a very weird ecosystem.
No, that's the beauty of it. You know what the beauty of that is?
You got an extra.
No, the beauty of that shit is that came here and said something to me. Fuck me up. Nothing.
I didn't get extra.
I know.
It's all right. I got.
No, I didn't touch it yet. Yeah. I know. See, my wife always. All right, for sure. We'll continue. We'll continue this, but yeah, it's dying. For sure.
Yep.
All right.
I'm not messed up. This is suspicious.
I know. I'll look at it. I'll tell you what happened. All right, y'all. I just wanted to make sure that we had that conversation. I did ask him to do it if you wanted to do this conversation live, but yeah. I mean, if PC dies, the console dies. It's not true. That will never happen. It won't die. Consoles don't die because this is affecting the consumer part of the PC world, bro. PlayStation ain't a consumer, they're a customer. They buy chips by the millions. These PC guys don't buy chips by the millions, bro. Like, consoles ain't going nowhere simply because they buy shit by the millions. How many million of PlayStation 5 sell in a year, bro? And then think about how many fucking RAM chips were in each of those motherfucking PlayStations. So it's just, no. I think when y'all say that or when y'all think that, you guys are thinking wrong. Never happen. It'll never happen because it can't happen because it's not built to happen. But other than that, let me go. I just want to do that live for y'all. I got videos that I already got made. I just don't like them. I keep editing them and I'm fixing them and trying to fix it. And I got one based on this whole PC stuff that's going on that people keep saying different things. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna let them tell you guys what it is, like I normally do. And these guys they be damaging themselves, bro. They always damage themselves when they don't want to listen or they don't want to research, man. I keep telling you, it's always the same kind of dudes, bro. They never research what they talk about. And then once you break it down to them and they see what you're talking about, all of a sudden, they don't care. And that's why I be like, then you never cared, bro. If you don't care, then what you here for? If you don't care, then why keep talking about gaming in that way? I guess, I don't know. I guess that's just the trend. We're gonna talk about shit we don't understand, know, or care about. At the end of the day, we're gonna pretend that we care so we can get people to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Try not to cuss because I'm on PlayStation. Probably gonna ding me again. Fucking trash. But all right, y'all know what time it is, dude. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out.